But 3, 2, 1.
And welcome to Camille and Akki plus friends.
I don't know why you think we switching the name. But I got special guests today. We got Kang, the Conqueror.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Kang, what's up, baby?
What's up, man? It's been a while. Haven't seen Akki in quite some time.
That's not true, though.
That's quite some time,
You saw
bro.
me at Doug's birthday party, bro.
Oh, that was definitely quite some time ago.
That was last April.
Come on now.
You in my,
year
nah,
ago.
you in my armrest. Stop it.
That's a year, man.
You said what? There wasn't. I mean, yeah, it's almost a year ago, sure.
It's
Yeah,
March, bro.
yeah, bro, that's what. It's okay.
Well, yeah, shoot, March is.
That's when I see everybody in the spring, in the fall. You know,
We're all decked out.
we all everybody decked out.
doing what we want to do.
Yeah, the summertime we city boying it up. That's what we do.
Nah, no city boys over. Not me.
Okay, you can go on vacations, but like summertime we wilding. That's what I'm saying. Like we yachts and everything in the summer. We yachts, France, Italy in the summertime. That's where we.
That's where you be.
You said what? You want to go?
That's where you be.
You trying to go?
That's where you be.
Are you trying to go?
I will. But that's what you be doing.
Eventually, you and Greg probably gonna have to come to California with me, so we can keep doing the podcast. Y'all come out there for podcasts.
Are you paying for my flights? That's so nice.
Obviously. Greg, what's up? You coming?
You act like the internet don't exist.
You said what?
We just remotely we out to.
No.
Well, you can fly
Live
me
and
out.
direct
Greg
all the
can
time.
do it from his house.
He said you definitely can just grab my audio from
no,
remote.
pull the thing.
Then pull it.
I will.
Anyway, all right. So I got. You know what? I had a list of topics, but there was like a bunch of stuff that just like annoyed me for the past three days since I sent it to y'all.
What?
When I sent it to Saturday, yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, bro. Like it's a bunch of like just idiot. The world has been annoying me. It has. The people online who don't understand why gas is high has been annoying me.
They got money.
The people on no, they don't. It'd be the broke Democrats. It'd be just the people online who mad about Kanye. They've been annoying me. Greg, I'm gonna get on you in a second. Don't worry about it.
What he said something about Kanye?
This is why. Ask Camille. That's why I made sure you had a mic today.
Oh, Lord.
Camille was like, "Oh yeah, we could just have 3 mics." I was like, "No, we need Greg."
Said Greg needs
just
a
want
You
me
miss
to
you
be
miss
close.
you
The
misplaced
people
the word
online-
mad.
Matter of fact,
What'd you say?
You misplaced the word mad.
Annoyed. Fine.
Not even annoyed.
What is the word then, Greg?
Just being observant. That's the word.
What? I need to hear this.
That's observant. That's all I'm saying.
I'm interested to hear what's going on.
Greg said some stuff about Kanye,
And
Okay.
I go to the church of Kanye. You can't do that.
God.
So
I'm the church of Kanye too, but when the pastor's wrong, you got to call him out on it.
Oh, see, this is how I am with my friends.
if
in
the
beehive.
pastor, you let the pastor.
What?
I don't know about that one.
Can we
Yeah,
just
that
go
no,
back?
I don't
that's
know
the
about
fuck
that
on
one.
that
No?
pause
Yeah.
here.
Bro, I don't know about that one, bro.
You're going to have to we're going to have to pause this until you decide to actually go into it. Because you confusing.
You might as well just go ahead with the topics. What's happening? What's on your mind?
No, it's in there. It's in the Kanye topic. So
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get back to
wait.
it. That's part of the list.
Okay.
Everybody online who didn't think I was serious about being transracial, they make me angry too.
They laughing at you.
I know, and I don't like it. So,
You sensitive.
and then you came on there. She
I
came
sure
backdoored.
did. I forgot.
backdoored
You didn't
the
say nothing
post.
back.
That's like everybody just laughed. Nobody
What
liked the
did I
post.
say?
Nobody angry the post. Everybody just hit laugh. They just laughed at it.
Because it's funny.
I was just like, oh, I don't know. You said something talking about he's serious. I was just like, girl, what's it called? And then I finally saw Fast 9.
Who?
Fast 9.
Fast and Furious now.
I
Yeah.
gave up a long time ago.
Yeah, I kind of.
Man,
On
look,
3,
I
2.
should have stopped. I should never watched it. But it's on HBO Max, so I was like, it's free.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't make me watch it.
And bro, the opening when they're like riding through this little jungle part, right? Like a lot of stuff they do with cars has been like real. Like you can't really do that with no cars, right? But this one, I'm just like, bro, I'm like, these suspension on these cars ain't even built that way. Like,
Is that the one they went to space?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, bro. Like the space piece. Hey, that piece threw me for a whole loop.
Yeah.
Like,
once they started going into space,
I was like, bro, y'all just flew a rocket.
Oh, you said space?
Yes, they flew their car into space.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what I thought y'all said.
Tough.
I'm like, the liquor store? What?
Nah.
But no, Fast Nine threw me for a loop. And then after that,
Ooh, 11-11.
so I'll reference this part like this. So y'all know how like when so it's only what, like four or five big media companies that like have like movie studios to record labels to like TV to news stations or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So you know whatever the heads are, that's the views of the company.
Yep.
As far as political and just stuff like that, right? And so Disney has been getting harped on bad lately, right? From like their price hikes to just the price overpricing of stuff, the magic being gone, all this other stuff. People hate the CEO, right? Cool. So people have gotten mad at them because they fund and back certain Florida, House members and senators and stuff who wrote the Don't Say Gay bill. And so they're basically saying Disney is supporting the Don't Say Gay bill, right?
What's that bill?
Where you don't say gay. I don't. It's like an anti-gay bill.
Oh, I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's an anti. It's
So
not.
what?
It's not an anti like you can't be gay bill, but
You can't say.
they don't want you to teach it in schools.
They don't want you to teach. What?
They don't want you to be open in school about sexuality, being gay.
Yeah.
That's what there's. That's
Yeah.
Florida, right?
Yeah, in Florida.
Yeah, you just gotta stay away from Florida first of all.
It's
Yeah.
a nice place, bro. The beaches out there. I don't know. You know.
I mean,
Y'all go to Miami, so I don't know.
What would they talk about in school books?
I don't.
They never done that.
nah.
I
guess
have no
unless you
idea.
talk about political figures or like sex ed, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
That's the only time I would think it would be relevant.
I don't. Never heard of that. That's
I
a
don't
new
know the
concept.
full details of it.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I've never. This is all new to me. So I
What
gotta
the
do my
Don't Say Gay
research.
bill? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know what be going on in the world.
Man, you just
That's
said
what you
Florida,
here
bro.
for.
We stay away
Right,
from Florida.
right. When you
bro.
say Florida, that's kind of
That's bath salt
That's
country.
an interesting title.
Nah, I be living there. What?
The title of the bill.
Oh,
Or
Don't
the
Say Gay. That's like that's the title of the bill is Don't Say Gay.
I do my research.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna write it down, dude.
But so when ABC and Fox News, right, like their like national news service, when they start matching up on their like talking points, you can kind of say Disney starts swinging a little bit more conservative, you know. And so I'm like, y'all didn't see this coming, you know. Like I was like, if you watch the news, you can kind of you understand that ABC. I mean, I feel like most people know Disney owns ABC, but still to this day, for some reason, it's a surprise when people learn that Disney owns ESPN. So I don't know.
yeah.
So I remember when I used to tell, because I
Makes sense with the bundle.
what they own Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu, Disney, and ESPN.
Disney owns half of your cable television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Maybe you watch it. Disney owns it.
Viacom owns the other like 30%, and then Fox got whatever left that they still own because Disney couldn't own all the news stations that Fox owned because of the whole like you can't have more than one news station.
No monopolies.
Yeah,
Uh,
it would have been a news monopoly if they owned Fox.
yeah, it's gotta be some competition, basically.
I mean, I don't think the Murdochs is too mad about it, but But yeah, the Don't Say Gay bill. And then backdoor with us. Well, it ain't really with us. So a candidate, did y'all see UNT, the guy at UNT, his name was like Jeff Younger. He's like a House candidate. He went to UNT to speak and they were telling him F you fascists.
Oh wow.
Yes.
What event?
He was going up there to speak.
Oh,
And they like all the people in the event were like F you fascists. And I was like, this is like it's like a good thing, but it's bad at the same time. Because I don't think like people, when we start using words like fascist and communism and stuff like that, we start to like run a slippery slope in America.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Don't bring light to things.
You said what? Don't bring light to things.
Like that.
Oh, and I think we was talking about this off mic. Biden said it's time for y'all to go back to work. So Camille,
gas prices.
time for you to go get a job.
It's time for Joe to go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep? I don't think he ever woke up.
He pushing us out the nest with high gas prices.
The bad part is, I saw somebody posted. They was like, y'all told us to choose the worst of two evils, and look what we got.
I mean, what was gonna be any different with the other guy?
Yeah, actually no.
I mean, gas prices.
No. See, I think the part of Trump, the part that people miss with Trump is like Trump
Go ahead,
didn't.
transracial. Where your hat at?
Actually,
You got a red MAGA hat?
it was a guy on the, no, I do have red hats, but it was a guy on the news. He had like a Leo 2.0, and it was like a red hat. It looked like the MAGA hat, and I was like, I'm gonna go get me a red hat. I am.
As long as it doesn't say "Make America Great Again," you can wear it.
You know, I don't understand what people are mad about that saying. You know where he got that saying from, right?
No.
Ronald Reagan. That was Ronald Reagan's whole campaign thing. Like,
I didn't know that.
What's
slang.
his intention?
What, make America great again? You know,
Wasn't Reagan? I always forget my president, but wasn't Reagan the one with his
the
whole
other-
scandal?
he was the other. Nah,
He
you
was
said
the
the what
actor.
scandal?
Didn't he have his own scandal?
Nah,
Watergate?
he was the other. No, that's Nixon.
Nixon. Okay, yeah. See, I get
Reagan had he was the TV star. He was
Oh, he's the one with the peace signs. Right?
No, that was
What?
Nixon.
That was
Watergate.
Nixon too?
That's Watergate. Yeah.
See, I got them all mixed up. They
Now
all.
you got the same one.
They're all.
No, Reagan, his wife was like, just say. That was where the saying to just say no
That
to
started
crack.
with him.
That's what his wife started. Doing.
And
it started with
then
Nancy Reagan.
Clinton did the dare drugs, right? Or was that Bush?
You know, yeah. I mean, yeah, we can kind of blame Clinton for dare, but you know,
I think
Oh,
it
you
started
mean?
with Bush.
I mean, we
His
let
wife did
Dare down.
you said we let dare down.
Isn't Dare the little drug thing?
Yeah, we ain't let dare nothing.
They're still around.
Dare let us
actually.
down. No, but they don't do drugs.
They don't do drugs.
They do
no more.
bullying.
Oh.
Cause
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure they do drugs now.
They probably always done drugs.
They've always probably smoked a little.
They was
weed.
like standing outside of Jersey Mike's one day, and I was going to go get a sandwich, and they were like, "Can you donate?" And I was just like, "Why are you pulling the mic away from me?"
Because I was playing in the
This
middle.
was crazy. Okay.
Dang.
They was like, "Can you?" This
Your
is why I was
voice
leaning on your
scary.
leg. This, they was like, "Can you don't stop? You arm wresting."
Wait, see? I'm glad this on camera. Harassment. He be hitting me all the time. Go back to episode
Cancel culture.
4 episodes ago. 5.
Oh,
I'm
God.
trying to talk about dare and bullying.
They're gonna definitely cancel you. Damn. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
No face, no case.
Watch yourself.
I've said enough stuff on here to be canceled already.
Oh man, I gotta go back and listen. This is amazing. If you've said that much,
Yeah, I've had. I don't know why.
You're tipping the line. That's great stuff.
Hey, if Joe Rogan can still be alive, we good.
Oh damn.
I'm just saying, if Joe Rogan can still. But yeah, that's where I learned Dare was bullying when I went to go. They was like, "Can you give money to Dare?" And I was like, "Yeah, the program ain't really work for my friends." And they was like, they was like, "No, we don't do drugs anymore. We focus on bullying." I was like, "Well, I know for sure the program not gonna work now because who gonna stop the bullies?" I was like, "Y'all gonna stop? They're like, what kind of anti-bullying campaign you gonna do?" I'm like, "Do you even know where bullies come from? Bullies get bullied, and that's how bullies become bullies. Bullies are actually people who fight back.
Bullies
Yeah,
come
they
from
are.
their parents.
Yeah, I think that
They get bullied by their parents. No, bullies is like a whole like.
They
'cause,
listen to their parents bully other people and they do it. And vice versa with like getting bullied by their
like
parents.
you asked me my villain origin story, right? It starts there. Okay.
What? What's your villain origin? You finally ready to speak your piece?
No, we're not gonna talk about me today. That's why Kang is here. We're here to talk about him
damn nah.
and things he do.
Nah.
Yeah, we
Anyways.
didn't introduce him.
Yeah, we did. I said he came to conquer it.
That's it.
He's the new Marvel villain. This is what
Oh
we're rolling
my
with.
god. Let's not do this.
No.
You the villain.
You know, actually, that's another thing. I'm happy you said that. I was thinking that this morning, right?
I get that handprint off my thigh.
You said what? Oh my god, we were moving so smooth. I don't know why you had to mess
You
it up.
did it. Got me over here sharing mics.
You gonna go sit with Greg?
No, I want to be on camera.
The black part.
Go ahead. What about your villain?
I There's nothing wrong with being a villain.
No, I think a lot of people nowadays relate with the villain side.
They do. I think the older you get, the more you understand why a villain's a villain.
Yeah, it's hard
Like,
out here.
You know, outside of some of them are just psychopaths, but still, you understand. You can empathize with the villain, and you understand.
I'm gonna ask you a question, and this is just off topic. This is not off topic, but it's about villains.
No, keep going.
Did you think you watch Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Goku was actually a hero, or was he a villain in his own sense?
Goku was a menace to society.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure.
Younger Goku was definitely 100% a villain.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to make sure.
No, 100%.
Make sure.
Yeah, no, Goku wasn't ever the true actual hero in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, for somebody, he jeopardized the planet because of his own greed of wanting to fight the strongest person and defeat him. So he would always put the planet in jeopardy. That's kind of like villain roles, but I don't know how to.
Dang, y'all was paying attention as kids.
What?
No, it took me till I got older to realize, like, oh no, Goku's a psychopath. Like, this dude.
See, but I would have to rewatch it because I was not paying attention to no storylines.
Oh yeah.
No, because he would be like, hey, yo, like.
I did not pay attention to any storylines.
He's like, that's all you got? All right, let's go, baby.
And then they would turn
Scrub
up.
cuts.
As soon as they turn up, they blow the planet up. He got to wish it back.
Yeah, they be
Stuff
doing
like that.
crazy stuff, bro.
it was
The
bullshit.
Second Dragon Balls.
It was bullshit.
Half the battles be him just trying to get Dragon Balls. Oh, we gotta get these Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta destroy half of Earth doing it. But
Yeah,
you know,
right. It was weird. Yeah.
it was the whole concept. No, I mean just the whole concept.
Great anime.
He was always sexually abusing Boma.
Okay, no, you can keep going. You can keep going. He was never sexually abusing nobody.
He did. It was
Keep
one
going.
episode. See, you ain't watched
Keep
the
going, or
Japanese
you
version.
mean change
No,
the subject?
change the subject.
Yeah, please say that.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. That
Because he
will.
will.
This is how I know. You ain't watched the Japanese versions. I know this for sure.
Oh no.
You watched the United States edited versions.
Nah. My brother is 5 years older than me. I was watching crack dubbed DBZ before a lot of people were. Yeah, so didn't ever see that. So keep going.
Kang, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay.
My brother's 30.
36.
Yeah.
1 + 5.
No, I mean I had crack DBZ when I was like a kid, but I'm the oldest child, so
Yeah.
like
But you're who you are.
I know it's
Villain
amazing.
origin story.
Like I'm telling you, bro. My brother was downloading off of Net Zero. Y'all, I don't even think you remember that.
No, yeah.
You remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother used to leave the computer on all night so we can download a movie.
Bro, I was the bootleg music king.
Yeah, see, my brother was doing all
Wire,
that.
Frostwire.
My mama used to
Napster
get
and all
mad
that.
about all this. She was trying to figure out where I was getting all the music from. I'm like, hey, yo.
My mom was getting mad at my brother for hogging up the line. She was supposed to be getting important calls, and he was downloading. So I know.
See, this is where.
He held it down for you.
Yeah,
Took
yeah,
all
that's
the
my,
heat. He
that's
took
my
all the
guy.
Hey,
heat.
That's my
Kang.
guy.
Hey, we don't cuss on this podcast.
Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Ah, y'all should have told me.
I know. It's cool.
I was surprised you didn't.
I forgot.
What happened?
Terrible.
You said what happened?
What
That's
happened?
why we have a
What you
fallen
mean?
soldier.
What you mean what happened?
What happened with no cussing in the podcast world? I just want to know y'all.
It's his strategy.
Oh, it's a strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't be on YouTube.
You know, to monetize properly.
I mean, that's I feel
no.
you. I feel you. But that's a.
To reach
I told you
larger
to get-
audiences.
I told you to get rules
What?
to get your little sign.
And also, it just kind of like, I like to challenge people. So I know y'all can cuss.
Yeah, you got it. I got it though.
No, I mean, if you cuss, it's cool. I can, yeah, no, 100%. That's what we. I didn't have to redact people. Why you keep feeling on me? What's going
I'm
on over here?
not feeling on you.
What's your hand? Where you over
My
here
phone is right there.
doing weird stuff?
I don't want to be censored. We're already censored in the world now.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, man.
The freedom. Yeah.
I mean, look how Trump talked. They didn't censor him.
Did he cuss?
Thank
All
you.
the time.
All the time. Trump was.
All the
Trump
He
was
time.
a
said
menace
cuss
to
words, or he just said
Yes.
inappropriate words?
No,
All
Trump
the
was
time.
Everything.
cussing.
Yes.
See, I,
Yes.
didn't watch
All
it.
the
Yes.
time.
Everything.
Trump was a menace.
I need to go get me some more entertainment.
All the time.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, I miss Trump for all the good entertainment we had. Joe Biden kind of boring.
Joe Biden cussed too, though.
And then Joe Biden be, you know, like
They all cuss.
I don't even want to talk about, because that's gonna just make me angry.
I feel that.
It is. Oh, my other thing. Hey, I don't understand. All you like videographers and stuff out there, how y'all's camera equipment is getting stolen out your car is beyond me. Like, if your equipment gets stolen out your car, that's kind of on you.
It is on you.
I'm like, it's 100% on you. I don't hear no if and no cries, nothing. Like, too many people I've seen gotten a lot of their stuff stolen, and I'm just like, yo, what kind of, like, what are y'all doing in between your shoot and wherever you go to where your car gets stolen? Huh?
Why is it not secure?
Yeah.
Something. Like,
I mean, but also people...
My stuff stays on me.
Even if it stays on you and stuff, like, some people don't think about their cars getting broken into and somebody...
Me and Will was talking about that last night, actually. Funny enough.
Okay.
I forgot what we were doing. Oh, I think I walked up to some car. I don't know. We was at Walmart. We was like, it was before we went to go see Batman. But on the way there, I forgot how we got on top of it. But I told him, I was like, bro, you know, a car lock or like a door. Oh, he forgot to lock the door at his house. Mm-hmm. His dad had called him. Was like, you forgot to lock the door. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Hell no.
And I was like, you know, people have like this false security of like,
oh yeah,
if your stuff is locked, like, it's, you know, it's going to deter somebody from not breaking in. I'm like, bro, if somebody want to break in your stuff,
Yeah.
They'll get into
they going to get in there. They're going to break whatever they need to, you know? So you, like, having your stuff in your car, like, your car is probably the most vulnerable piece, because even if your door is locked, you got an alarm system and all that, boy, that glass smash, all they got to do is move quick.
So what do you do if you had your equipment?
My equipment,
You just
travels. It goes from
Goes
wherever
with you.
we going to shoot back to lockup.
Okay, back to lockup.
I don't do no in betweens when I got my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't do
Okay,
no in
cool.
betweens.
That makes sense.
The only way I'll do in between, like just move around, if it's just my camera.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just my camera, because then I have my backpack and I just leave
It's
my
on me.
backpack on me. Yeah, my laptop, it don't ever, like, if I'm traveling with my laptop, that whole bag that it's in stays on my back. It
Right,
never, like, it don't stay in the car.
That's kind of like
none
with
that.
audio equipment. If I have an interface and stuff on me and mic, I'm not leaving that in the car
Ever.
whatsoever.
Ever, bro.
I can't
I'm not even taking
replace
a
it
chance.
right now.
Yeah,
know,
no,
like-
I can't risk it.
Even if I park valet, handicap, nothing close to the door,
Oh,
in front of a
definitely my park
window.
ballet is coming with me.
You said,
'Cause I don't trust nobody.
oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in front of the window, any of that. I don't, like, no chances. I mean, granted, if I'm parked in front of a window where I can see the car, I'm a little bit less, like, lackadaisical, because if I see you breaking in, just know it's going to be a firefight. Like,
Not a firefight.
oh, yeah. The minute you smash the window, it's...
I'm done.
Not because I can see you. Like, you're not going
We had this really expensive piece of equipment at one of my previous jobs, and we would take it in. Like, if we had lunch after a visit or in the middle of a visit, we would take it in and sit it right there.
Sit it
at the
right there.
table.
Yeah,
Mhm.
can't risk it at all.
It was expensive surveying equipment.
Hey, so since gas is like $100 a barrel, a gallon, y'all getting electric cars now? Like, how many?
When I get that money,
Nah,
just saw
the
somebody get
Democrats want you to get an electric car today.
I just saw somebody I know get a Tesla, and she got it right in time. And I was like, you must have already knew this was gonna happen, or you just got really lucky to get a Tesla, because
divine timing.
divine timing, yeah, because she ain't even got to deal with it no more.
No,
But gas is high as hell.
They're nice.
Yeah, they're very nice.
What's the starting price? I never even looked.
40,
40,
40?
yeah, 50
yeah,
something.
30, it's like 40, 30.
And it also
It
depends.
used to be 35. It's like 40 now.
And it also depends on how you customize it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Basic model,
Bro,
please.
ain't too many options you can get on the. But so, like, the crazy part,
Whoa.
Interior
Tesla?
stuff.
Lies.
you got color, rims, full self driving.
No, but like
no.
the
On the
extra
inside.
stuff.
In the inside,
Yeah.
you can still customize
Color,
what comes with the
Heated
full
seats.
system of that.
nah, bro. Heated seats is standard.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's tight
yeah.
then.
I'm old. I ain't bought a car since
That's
2012.
what I'm saying. Like, Tesla, there's only 3 options. And
What
the most
about the
expensive
radio
option is
stuff?
full self driving. Ain't no options on all that.
So the screen itself, you don't come with different options
No,
because you can just download and buy stuff via.
That screen's huge.
the screen is standard. That's part of the vehicle. Tesla, 3 options: color, rims, full self driving.
Oh man.
And by color, I'm talking about body paint and interior.
Then what's the difference in starting price versus?
You said what? The model. So like the long range performance, or for like the X and S, the like plaid, or I think it's just plaid or long range now. Yeah, for Y and 3 is long range and standard.
Okay.
Or no, long range performance. My bad.
Okay.
But those are your options as far as like that. Yeah, and then like of course performance and plaid are the most expensive models because those are your quickest cars for Tesla. Now if you go buy a Ford, yeah, you got all the radio, all that. That's when they be trying to hit you over the head with that. Tesla's probably the most simplistic when it comes to car buying.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, their audio system, it bumps in there.
Yeah, I've only been to Tesla once, and I had a great experience.
Yeah, the audio system bumps. Like, yeah,
It was a really great experience.
I mean, Teslas are just, they like, instead of making it, you know, like, oh, you gotta have all these options like to get the moonroof and all that. You know, Teslas, they just like, hey, yo, we standard all across the board on everything. You paying for either performance or non-performance. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because even the rims, like the rim option, the only time you really want to upgrade the rims is if you get in a performance model, or you just want the cool looking rims. You know.
I don't know. I say it makes sense when I think about Elon Musk and how people like that are.
What, the minimalistic of billionaires?
Yeah. You know, it just makes sense. Kind of make it streamlined, clean. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Don't need all the extra. Don't make it difficult.
He really
Keep it
just want
easy.
that. He just want people to be in them cars. at the end of the
Exactly.
day. Yeah.
You want the car or not?
I wonder how many of those have sold today or this year.
What,
so far.
Teslas?
Yeah.
Oh.
It don't matter. They back ordered. That's why I ain't got one right now.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
Unless you buy the Plaid Model S, like the most expensive, like $130,000 car they got. Unless you buy that one, then you 4 to 8 weeks. Everything else, you like
Yeah,
waiting
because
until
not
like the end of the
everybody
year. Yeah, because you can't. Everybody can't afford it. But yeah, other than that, you wait.
That's
until
like the housing market.
That's funny how you say that.
What?
Everybody can't afford a tech. I mean,
Not the high end.
the high end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the high end. Like the market.
Yeah.
When you under 300, you can't find nothing. But once you start going up, it's plenty.
Oh yeah.
It's plenty out there.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're getting into yay.
Almost. We're almost there.
Yee.
Nah, so, well, hold on. The reason I brought up Tesla, right? Because this is, so, like, the Dems had their whole little, like, electric, I don't know if y'all saw it, the Dems.
Dem?
The people who are in office right now,
Oh, Democrats.
Joe Biden and friends.
I thought D.I.M.
Joe Biden
I was about to say
Really, it wasn't even Joe Biden. It was Joe Biden. It was
Kamala.
thank you, Kamala Harris and friends.
What was that, Kamala?
It was her and Pete. It was her and Pete. They had a whole little like electric car summit
Kanye
thing.
has ruined that name for me. I'm
What?
sorry. Just go ahead.
Oh, Pete.
Yes.
Because he got skeet. But no, they had a whole summit talking about something. Can you imagine once we have big rigs running off electricity, how much cleaner the emissions and zero emissions? We're running on zero emissions. I'm just like, don't nobody have a big rig like that you can buy with zero emissions?
Yeah.
I'm like, all you're doing right now, like, because let's be clear, it's not Russia forcing the gas prices, it's them. But
It's who?
Joe
Them,
Biden and
Democrat?
friends.
Yeah, because they just.
You the
definitely-
one who said last time we talked about supply and demand.
Yeah, they're the ones who are suffocating the supply. Like, the sanctions.
You're talking about
the sanctions
Yeah.
stopped them from like the
But
oil
evidently we're
drilling
supposed
and
to cut that out, and we're supposed to
yeah.
They're basically saying
Block
we should
Russia.
we should duke it out while we make Russia suffer, basically. Right.
They're trying to blame Russia. Russia's convenience blame, but it's not Russia.
It's not really Russia yet, but
We
now,
were
now
under-
they're using them as a scapegoat.
Yes, under Trump, we was good. We was selling oil to people.
I
That's what
enjoy
we was
gas
at.
prices.
Yeah, it was just everybody did. Trump
It
told
was
us, he was
like
like, "Hey,
low
under
twos.
Joe gonna try to put y'all at $7."
Excuse me.
And we're here.
We at $7.
We are here.
Joe put us at $7. Definitely. I was just like, man. I was
Maybe.
like, y'all making Trump seem like he a fortune teller. It's just like, goodness gracious.
I mean, when you just tell the truth. But everybody's talking about how Russia gonna be so I forget the word they use, but basically like healthy with everybody pulling they stuff. There's like Coke pulling.
Oh,
these
Pepsi,
people pulling.
yeah,
There's
because
like
Pepsi,
they
McDonald's,
gonna,
all that. Yeah.
there's like social media pulling. It's like they just gonna be well-rounded individuals.
No, they're gonna be sick over there. They can't do nothing. Can't get on Netflix, no Hulu.
Yeah, shoot, that stuff toxic. Have peace, mindfulness, eat well. Did you know? I learned this week that I don't know how many. I tried to look it up, but of course they were gonna make me pay for an article, so I didn't yet. But 50, 60 years ago, something like that, you had to have a prescription to get sugar.
Oh wow!
Because sugar is that bad.
Now we can just go into the dollar store and grab a bag of sugar.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at that.
I believe it.
I'm
You
not.
had to have a prescription because that's how addictive it is. And now they don't care.
It's in everything.
So, anyways, back to my point about zero emissions.
Don't anyways me.
So in
That's your
our whole
tidbit
like,
today.
remember our argument about the infrastructure, and I said there's no infrastructure built for electric cars yet.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I was talking to some people about building the infrastructure, right? Because I've had this idea in my mind forever. And I was like, forget it. I'm gonna act on it. Let me call the people, right? So I was talking to them, and in doing my research on the infrastructure, did y'all know that the charging stations are run off of natural gas or coal?
Well, damn.
They're not even run off of solar power.
I believe it.
But I guess it does
That makes sense.
decrease. Yeah, I guess you still are decreasing.
No.
So you're talking about the Tesla charging stations?
Yes. No, all the charging stations. Every
Period.
charging station.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
All electric car charging stations. Yeah.
Oh, not even just them.
Nah, not even just them.
Wow.
And technically, if your house doesn't have a solar panel, I mean, energy is natural gas and coals. So your house is you're still pumping emissions out there, you know?
I mean,
You gotta start somewhere.
yeah, I was gonna say it has to be.
Can't do it all at once.
I mean, that's fine, but build the infrastructure first.
Yeah.
Switch everything over to solar
build
and
it.
wind power, and then let's go after the cars.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
the cars should have been the last thing on the list. Especially because ain't too many electric cars to choose from. Like, at this point, now you got Hyundai, I think Cadillac, Volkswagen,
No, Toyota.
Tesla.
Toyota. Then they got a.
I'm not talking about plug-in hybrids or hybrids and they only go 30 miles on all that. So anybody who got a plug-in hybrid or a regular hybrid, because on battery, you're not going to go nowhere on a regular hybrid, on like just a hybrid with a battery in the car that you ain't got to charge. You're not going nowhere without gas in it. The battery's going to die. Because that battery, the reason it kicks over the gas is because the battery has to charge itself. So it's a self-charging battery, yeah.
I'm overall not even sold on
On the technology?
Yeah, not yet. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, because the technology's not there, bro. I'm just like,
Not yet.
and I think we were, the world was already headed, with Tesla, the world was already heading in the right direction of, yeah, we're going electric, because you see how much more powerful electric cars are, right?
Yeah.
As far as like speed and everything. So
Are they?
speed-wise, yeah.
Didn't know.
Because you're not, like, you ain't got, you literally, like, you ain't got to wait for nothing to kick.
Yeah.
No, you foot down, you know?
That's
Push and go.
Yeah,
That makes
literally.
sense.
You just put
You
your
ain't
foot
gotta
down.
warm nothing up. It just
No,
go.
I mean, you can walk to your car and it's on.
Yeah.
Like, like you good. Like Tesla's, you only there ain't no startup button. It's literally on when you get in there. All you do is hit. Matter of fact, that little the noise they make, that's a fake noise
I haven't even
that they
heard
pump
it.
through the system.
Oh, to help you transition.
It's just a fake noise that they have
Yeah, to help
But you know it's
you
on.
think of a regular car.
to make you know it's on or something.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
Yeah, because
it's
it's
to,
really-
to transition.
They're actually pretty damn silent.
No, they are not pretty. They quiet.
They're
Hush. They don't make noise.
Oh, so you can creep.
They kind of make some. They make some kind of noise, but it, like you said, it's artificial.
It's an artificial noise. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
but
Now I
they-
need to know.
They pumped the
Now I
artificial
need
noise
to
in there
know.
because people were
I
complaining.
didn't know that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
because
was-
you got to transition.
I didn't know that it was pumped artificial noise.
Yeah, they
But
did
that
it.
makes sense
They
now.
did it because people were complaining about it.
You're used to what you
so we're
used to.
driving a computer, basically.
Nah, 100%. Like the dude at the Tesla place when I like originally like started doing my research on it, he was like, think of it as an iPhone.
iPhone on wheels.
iPhone on wheels.
I
Wow.
was like, huh? Well, he was like, an iPhone only. We don't change the body that often. Like, you don't
Thank
change the phone
God.
structure that often, but the software always updating. And I
Yeah.
was like,
True.
oh, okay, all right, bet. So yeah, but yeah, that's
Interesting.
yes.
I don't want a new. I mean, I do want to, but I don't want a new car note. So I haven't even looked into stuff like that.
Oh, and everybody who be talking about, oh, you should have invested in this and invested in that, or if you would have invested 10 years ago and all this other stuff. Hey, yo, shut up, cause y'all ain't do none of it.
Yeah.
Like I seen somebody
Pushing
and I was
regrets
like,
onto me.
it be the what's it called? It be the like Forex scammers and all them. They be like talking about.
Bitcoin.
I'm like, bro, like shut up. Just cause you start to get smart, like shut up. Like go do it. Like I don't want to hear no talk about no investing nothing. Unless you giving like I don't even really want to hear you give advice unless you got a license. But like, shut up. Unless you telling them what you trading, like tell them what you trading, like be like, hey, I got this stock, it's working for me. It might work for you, but 9 times out of 10, by the time I tell you, price done already,
It's already jumped. Yeah.
Yeah, so you might need to wait till the next price drop to buy in, So, but I was just like, anyways, that's my 30-minute rant for today.
Oh Lord.
Exactly.
You said what?
Buckle up, Kang.
That's
Oh,
my
gosh.
30-minute rant. Hey, y'all saw that thing about Nike and Foot Locker?
No.
No.
Do I just like live in the world and nobody else does?
Yeah.
No, bro. I don't pay.
Well.
I really don't just sit here and.
Yeah,
look
he
for
live in
stuff.
the world. We
You
don't.
you live in the world. I'm like immersed in another world of things, so I don't. I'm always late to stuff.
Bro, we both work in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Some stuff I don't want to pay attention to.
Okay.
So I don't pay attention to
Okay.
lives of celebrities is one. Just because we're in the entertainment and we work on music, I don't really care what's going on with like Lil Durk and Young Boy beefing. Like I could really care less about
All right.
any of that.
Now we both on the same page on that.
Yeah.
Cause I don't too much. I don't even like them beefing is like I just found that out this week.
It
Yeah.
does nothing for me.
I was like,
It does nothing for society. It does nothing. So I could care less. But it's like the first thing that's plastered on IG when you log in. So unfollow Shade Room. That's my
You're not a
life
shoe
hack.
head, are you?
Hmm?
Are you a shoe head?
Nah.
No. Okay.
I used to be, but I'm seeing people go crazy. Sneakers app. Oh my God, I didn't get my sneakers today. Like, welcome to the new world.
Hey, low key, that's what made me stop being. I'm like, the game of trying to get sneakers is fun or whatever. Especially because I got the.
Did you used to wake up early in the morning, go line up?
Nah, bro,
in
I'm the
stores?
plug. I've always been the plug.
Okay, so even if you were the plug, did you have to pay crazy inflation prices because?
No,
Okay.
$25 per shoe is not crazy.
What?
For some J's?
Extra.
Oh,
On
for
top
some
of
J's.
the
Okay,
regular price.
I was about to say 25 for some J's.
And then I usually
not
put that off.
Wookiees?
I usually put that off on the people who I'm selling to, so they got to pay the crazy inflation price to me. I'm the inflator.
Oh, see. Well,
Yes, I was paying at like, especially if it was my shoes, I'm whatever the cost at the store plus tax. Like that's the only thing coming out of mine for me.
Oh,
Whenever other people needed me to get them some shoes, that's where the extra little 25 plus whatever my fee is.
your finder's fee.
Yeah, because there's a couple of shoes that I got these OVO Drakes upstairs that people just can't, nobody could get to. So
I mean,
it was one of them things. I mean, life was actually great for me on J's when I lived in Florida, because Marcus Jordan's store was in at Disney World. They had
Oh,
the
that's
trophy
tight.
room, and nobody knew about the trophy room at that time. So all them J's that was coming out,
you would just be up there.
boy, I didn't have to wake up early. I can go in 3 hours after the store opened, and then
I'm still there.
certain releases they had a week before.
Did it matter what size?
No,
Okay. Because I know, like, me being a size 13 mattered.
nah,
I don't know about.
nah, bro. I can walk in there, bro. We literally walked in. We told them what we was there for. By the time we got to the counter, our shoes was down the counter. We walked out.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
we just swiped and left.
Must be nice. Not in
You
Texas.
still ranting?
It was the plug. No, I'm good. I was asking y'all about the Nike Foot Locker thing because Nike's like pulling. Apparently, Foot Locker accounted for like 70% of their sales or something like that, and Nike was like, "Yeah, we're pulling however much out to where y'all only account for like 55% now." Yeah. At first, it was Nike was pulling out of Foot Locker, and that made the Foot Locker stop go crazy. But now it's Nike's pulling so much, a certain amount out.
Wait, say that again. You're
Yeah,
saying
you're saying it weird.
Yeah, who's pulling out of what?
Nike's pulling shoes out of Foot Locker to where
They're limiting the. I mean, what we can sell.
Yeah. So
you make that much money out for me no more.
Yeah. Instead of.
Oh, that's what they're saying.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because Nike got sneakers apps and Nike.com and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that they're going to put all their Rudy Poo shoes that they have in Foot Locker in there, and basically keep J releases and stuff like that to like the apps. You know, I really think they're trying to find a way to get out of the plugs pockets.
I mean, I've seen some weird stuff with resellers, so
yeah, I think they're trying to find a way to get out of us, like get the resellers out of the.
I've seen resellers fly all the way from New York to wait in line in Houston, only to buy up one size of every shoe on a release,
Right.
and then sell it for like $300+.
Nah, the resellers I be hating is the
it's
ones,
wild. It's messed up. That's why I got out the shoe game.
It's the ones who it's the ones who like I see. Like they got like multiple people with them because you know you can only buy I like those.
I've seen it all ways, man. Like the multiple people just gave me a PTSD.
Yeah, bro. Like that stuff be angering me, man.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
We always be good, like so, like especially so Will for some reason knew like almost every Foot Locker finish line manager in the city, and so we be good. At one point, like we were good, like whatever store we went to. We could like show up, whatever, you know, after they little rush or whatever, come in, walk into the store manager, woo, 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 and walk out of there, you know. He took us to Sharpstown Foot Locker one day. I really thought I was going to have to shoot somebody.
It's not Sharpstown no more. It's Plaza de
America.
America or something like that.
Whatever. It's still dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Because we parked at the wrong part of the place and we walked over to the Foot Locker. So essentially, we got to walk with all these shoes back over there.
Target.
Nah, bro, I had my gun in my hand. It wasn't no Target.
Oh man, we're in Texas. Everybody got a gun.
No.
We're all Target.
No. The minute somebody rolled up and said something incorrect, I was just gonna shoot on sight.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it was.
Again, we're in Texas, bro. We're in gun country.
Dude, go.
Thank you.
I don't. Why you didn't have to ask.
Why I don't want to get up?
All right, now we can talk about real stuff. Camilla's gone.
Yeah,
All right. That didn't sound right, but okay. I wish you would have went upstairs. All right, so cool.
He's got a long list.
Nah, these are my
stuff he
notes.
wants to
No,
rant
it's the list. No, I send y'all the list and then I make notes on like just stuff so I don't forget.
Oh yeah, no.
But nah, I was just trying to decide because I wanted to jump into like who you are, but like real quick, hey, how you feel about Lil Baby as an artist?
What do you mean?
Like just his lyricism or anything like that?
I mean, for what he does, he's a great artist. But is he really spitting lyrics? Not really.
Why you say that?
Because he kind of says the same things in different contexts. If that makes sense, he literally talks. You can say you're the best a million different ways. He just says it creatively in different ways.
I feel like that's all artists, but that I feel like that's what also makes him a good lyricist though.
But he doesn't storytell. He doesn't do things like that.
So this is why I disagree with you, right? I forgot what song. Oh, it was the song with him and Drake. The I got sins on my mind.
Wants and Needs.
Yeah, there you go. So I was listening, right, and I had never like took into consideration Lil Baby's like lines on there until he's like, I went to Las Vegas and lost a Ferrari, and I was like,
yeah, he did do that.
No, but like. He lost a Ferrari, or he lost the equivalent amount of money to a Ferrari.
Well, he probably lost the equivalent amount to a Ferrari.
That's where I think the lyrics come from.
But that's not storytelling.
When you put the lyric in context to everything else he said, it is.
I would
have to like pull up the entire.
I was gonna say, but name me some other songs that he's actually like.
What storytell like that in?
No, not like storytell, but actually put in context of like painting a picture rather than talking about Dior my bracelet, da da da. He's
Or
like he's just
rhyming.
yeah, he's just rhyming and saying things to. It's like you're making it.
Well, so that
You're
line,
bringing yourself to life through lyrics, so people can know like, yeah, I'm the best dressed. Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen his baby moms? His baby moms is pretty bad. So he talks about things like that, like
which one?
Jada Waiter, Cheese, whatever. Yeah.
It's not his only baby mama.
I know, but he talks about her a lot in his
This little
song.
baby.
Yeah,
It took me a long time to put
this
those
little
two
baby,
together.
but
But
I was
my
like,
thing
who's
is,
this?
he's like his baby mama bad. That's why I asked you which one.
I mean, she's
Because he got one that work at Magic City.
from all of them. I think she's the most like well put together. You know.
Nah, I almost.
Yeah, she looks like a nice, pretty young girl.
Mm-hmm.
She don't have all that extra.
Yeah, she ain't doing all
Yeah.
that. Like, but my point is just I don't know, little baby.
I don't know
He's
who's calling me.
He's not the best. He's not the best lyricist, but he's
Oh.
like
His
amazing artist.
His auto tune closes my ears.
Yeah, I
don't
mean
hear
that's
nothing past it.
that's like the modern sound. He doesn't really need it, but he likes using it.
What, Lil Baby's auto
Yeah,
tune?
because it's like everyone talks about how great a rapper he is, but it's like I can't hear past auto tune. It makes it very difficult for me.
I mean,
I'll try a little harder.
I think if we go back and review some of his lyrics on some of his stuff, he does tell stories, bro. I think you just gotta. I think
Alright,
he
but
raps so fast that you just don't.
compared to who you would like.
Rap
Hit-
so fast.
I wouldn't just throw him like he's like that, and then I have somebody like Jid or Earth Gang or J. Cole or Boss or
No,
people
I think
like that.
he up there with them and telling stories. I think his way of doing it is different.
It's the auto tune.
I think I think it's the way he does it.
I think you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm just gonna say that
Like it.
you're entitled because like you're
That's what I
listening.
need to start saying.
You like it enough to say you like it enough to battle that, but I'm just gonna put out these other artists who don't have to use tune in a creative way, right? But they're actually telling stories and they're able to actually do that across a spectrum on different types of instrumentals. When we hear Lil Baby on a song, it's usually the same formula on an instrumental. 808, some kicks, cool melody, piano, blah, 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 whatever he mixes up with some auto-tune. That's what I'm saying. Every song is the same. There's really no difference. If you go through it, just listen to it. He might have some lyrics here and there. He might say some stuff, but it's not.
I'm being outside his last album. I really don't listen to him like that. So.
He don't do it for me.
And then his features,
I like Lil Baby,
Hey,
but
do me a favor.
I'm not gonna
See
jam
if there's
him
a
all
package
day.
outside the door. Nah, keep going.
I just don't jam him all day. I don't listen.
No,
to
that's not
him.
my like go to jamming artist.
Yeah.
Like that's not it. You know, just turn it where you want to talk. I don't know why you do this to me.
But Lil Baby,
Put
he's
in the
cool.
middle. Why
Take
can't we
Greg
share?
Mike. Oh no, I still need. I need to argue with Greg. It's a package.
No package. No package.
I don't think my dad put the right address.
That sucks.
That's on him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his stuff that he's looking for. It ain't for me. If it was for me, I'd be out there. I wouldn't have sent Greg. It's the lack of care. If I cared about it, I would have went or sent Camille. You know,
I was like, what?
What?
huh? You said what?
I heard you.
I was about to send you before Greg, but you on camera.
Thank God. I'm glad you
Anyways.
learned.
Anyway, so back to our guest, Kang.
What's up?
Who describe yourself to people? Who are you? What you do? You know, we'll go there. What you do? Who are you and what you do?
I
Where you
mean,
from? What's your all your just let the people know. Like, go ahead. You know, do it to them. Let them know who you are.
just a quick breakdown. Born in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I'm a Grady baby. If you've never heard what that is, that's like
Stone Mountain.
you ever heard the new Amaretta?
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, yeah. So
You're
that's
not
funny.
from Atlanta.
I'm not from Atlanta. I can say that. I'm from
Stone
Stone
Mountain
Mountain.
ain't Atlanta.
You heard me. I said I'm from Stone Mountain. So one, yeah. But I moved to Houston in 2002 with my mom and my brother, and I've always been into music. I was in a band, got to college.
You in band?
Yeah, I played trumpet and
Oh
saxophone.
boy, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But when I got into high school, I stopped playing instruments. I got I was too carried away with girls and all that other stuff and sports.
You play sports?
I play football and basketball.
How tall are you?
6'3".
You play basketball?
I thought you would have been taller. You look taller.
You play tight end?
Nah, I played receiver and cornerback.
What school you went to?
Westside.
Is that it, or is there more to that name?
Kang.
Westside High School.
Wait, what year did you graduate?
2008.
Oh, bro, we used to beat up on y'all, dog.
Yeah, I probably did. What school did you go
We went to
to?
Lamar. Greg went to Lamar with me. Yeah,
Geez,
dog.
yeah, definitely used to beat up.
Where's
on it.
Westside?
It's,
Exactly where it is.
Highway 6.
Ailey?
Yeah.
Exactly where it is.
Highway 6 and freaking Briar Forest, right on that corner.
Yeah, bro. I used to date a girl over there. I used to,
I bet
boy,
you
that
did.
little Briar Forest drive.
He
whew.
said, I bet you did.
I went because San Felipe turned from Briar Forest, so I used to down the other way.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Go ahead, Kang.
In college, my first experience, I engineer. So I'm an audio engineer, producer.
Wait,
And-
you were engineering in college?
No, see, my first experience of like messing around with that stuff, Kirk O'Bangs was in my building freshman year, and I used to see him record on his webcam, and I was like, I know people don't record music on their webcam. Though he was fire, I used to be like, yo, bro, you gotta go to the studio, like you know what you're doing. And he was like, you know how to record? And I was like, no, I don't. But then then I was like, no, I need to get into it because I started seeing him and other
You better than me.
people in my
I
building.
would have lied my way through.
That's what I'm saying. I would
Fake
have
it-
lied
fake it
to
till I
him. I
made
would have
it.
lied to him. That's why I said you better than me. I would have lied and be like,
I
yeah,
mean,
do.
Yeah, I got
you
this. Go
lied.
straight to Google.
In my defense, bro, like I've seen people lie, and then when they get put in the spot, they make themselves look like a fool. So I didn't want to do that.
Nah, that's just how intelligent I am and confident.
I mean, yeah,
am in
you'd
my
probably
life.
get away
I go
with it.
research it the day before.
Debatable.
You said what? No, I've gotten away with a lot of stuff. Trust me.
Oh,
There's been a lot of things that I lied to say I could do it. I ain't know how to do it until I got there.
That's what
I mean,
corporate
but
America
once
is.
I figured it out, and I was like, oh, I want to do that, and I could still do things like I knew music. I know how to read music. I know the ear. I know when somebody was like out of key or something.
Right.
So,
You could say, yeah, I got
Because
this.
we play like if you especially trumpet. 'Cause
yeah,
like,
if you play trumpet,
trumpet
you
is
for sure.
natural. Like you at natural voice level.
Yeah.
So everybody measures like bandwidth. I don't know how y'all do it, but everybody else measures like off the trumpets.
Yeah.
So you go off the whatever the trumpets. What am I looking for, Greg? You played music scale, not scale.
I mean,
Song key.
whatever
Y'all know
key.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Whatever
if
key.
everybody what key and what range you was in, you would basically play off of the trumpets or the
Yes.
brass section. That's what
Yeah.
I would say.
But trumpet it stays the same.
It's I forgot what they call it. Voice.
It's the voice, yeah.
Voice
It's the
level.
voice, it's the voice.
And most of the time, like that's like if somebody's singing, you would you know how when we was at PV, and you would hear the band, and they would not the drummers, the dancers, the Black Foxes, they would go off of what you would hear from you would hear brass before you hear anything else.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like they follow that brass and drums. So, but everything else is like added flavor to the band. I mean, do you hear a flute in a band? It's there.
Hey, PV's piccolo.
It's
section.
there,
When
but
PV
you don't really
Yeah.
kind of put it.
You saw that video of them blowing on they like piccolo section and blew on
No.
a whole band.
Whoa, no.
Yeah, bro.
That's embarrassing.
They flew the piccolo section and blew on like a band was playing. They
That's to be louder than them.
Yes,
That's
yes.
embarrassing. Somebody needs to be fired.
When you say
But-
all I think of is
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I say it. Yeah. But long story short, 2011, my roommate Tim Woods, really good artist. He didn't know how to engineer, so I just I gotta figure it out. And then from then, I started getting people to come to my room and record on my Boo Boo $100 mic setup.
These $40.
Don't crap on your beginnings.
I mean, these are great mics for what they are, but for a high quality studio performance mic,
you have to start somewhere
yeah,
from the bottom.
yeah.
Nah, I can mix these.
Represent the bottom.
I can push these like compression wise enough to where I can make these high quality
I mean,
like
I'm
for a
pretty
singer.
sure. I'm pretty sure you could, but there's other things in these mics that you don't want to have to overdo these.
Oh no! I've seen what's underneath this little phone.
Yeah,
The interior is trash.
yeah. I'm just saying, yeah.
Some of his mics.
Nah, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, these $40 mics, then, like, I mean, granted, these are a little bit more new age mics and they're USB hooks,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
These $40 and you can't get another one.
Oh.
Did you hear me?
This setup in itself is like $100.
And you can't get another one.
I mean, I could.
All right.
But overall,
Priorities.
I'll follow up in April.
I was gonna say overall, just 11 years of doing this, still going. I'm just learning how to use my audio engineering skills to do things outside of the music industry.
How do you approach that?
What?
Audio engineering.
What do you mean? How do I approach it?
Like, what's your, like, approach as far as, like, when you're going in to, like, mix somebody's song or something like that? Or, like, just, like, how do you, like, go in and listen and see what you should take away, what you should add, what you should, like, bring up, what you should, you know?
First and foremost, I listen to the song and see what's the context of the song, and then I listen to the quality of the recording, because if the recording is bad, no amount of mixing can actually take away or can actually make up for that. You can be the greatest audio engineer and probably get the crappiest recording, but from me working in a pro studio for almost 8 years, it's like I've seen if something's recorded very well, you do less on the mixing side. You get more creative with reverbs and all that other stuff. But if you have to take a crappy recording and do all this just to get it to decent level, it's give and take. So I just always listen to the source first, and then I try to go for, or musically, where is this song needs to go. If somebody comes in and they're not a great performer like Drake, no amount of EQ, compression, auto-tune, blah, blah, blah will make you sound like Drake. That just won't happen.
When you say sound like Drake, are you talking about... I assume you're not talking about lyrically, right?
I'm talking more like
about...
vocal tone, performance, projection of words, confidence.
Okay.
Just all of that, or timing on the beat.
Okay.
Like, I've seen it all where people are like, I'm rapping on beat, and it's like, no, I have to like nudge this slightly behind a kick or an 808 just so it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I listen to music to know, like, that you need to know like some basic form of music theory, in terms of at least staying on beat. And you'd be surprised. A lot of people come to the studio, they say they've been doing it for this long and don't know how to be on beat.
So they can't ride the beat. That's what people say.
They can't ride the beat. They don't hear themselves like out of key, because they think auto-tune's supposed to save them, but no, auto-tune will only get you there.
So far.
Yeah, it'll get you there, but it won't.
It's not a miracle worker.
Yeah. So you can't come in there. You can't come in there without some kind of sense of performance, like a level of performance, and then think an engineer is supposed to just take it there. Like, no, most of your best artists are just really good.
Funny that you say an engineer's supposed to take it there, because most people don't even realize, like there's a couple people who I know that are like good artists, whatever. But I'm like, bro, who mixed your song? Mix.
Yeah,
not my face,
see,
dog. What's wrong with you?
I just got that this morning. One of my old coworkers, he has his own studio, and we always get people who be like, yeah, I love my... I know you've probably heard this before, like, oh, I love my rough mix, but I want to give it to an engineer so he can final mix it. And it's like, no, bro, you have demo-itis.
Yeah.
And you like your material, but you just want to make it sound clean for like a professional release. And it's like, no, like, you can't love your rough mix. There's a reason why you're labeling it a rough mix. So me as an engineer, if you like your rough mix,
Keep your rough mix.
I tell people, if you like it, I love it, and I don't need to touch it, because there's nothing for me. There's nothing else I can do to that, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna clean it up. It's gonna sound more professional, and you're gonna say, "Oh man, it sounds clean. It sounds better." But I like the feel of my rough mix, and I don't know what that means. So I always tell people, like, if you like your rough mix, don't bother hitting me up unless you want to hear the difference between a rough mix and a professional mix.
So when you say rough mix, are you referring back to what you said previously about, I forget the words you used, What about how like if you don't have a good recording?
Oh, see,
So
like,
is that a rough mix?
some people would take like some people would take a rough mix and or take a song and they'll try to mix it themselves, or they'll go to a
Like
studio.
sampling, take a song. Is that what you mean?
No, they'll take like how we're recording now. They'll record, let's say on a YouTube beat or something, or like on an MP3, which is a sin. You don't record like they record on the MP3. They record basically some lines, they add some effects, whoop-de-woo, do some drops and effects.
So this is them creating their beat.
No, this is them creating a song over maybe like a beat that's maybe over the source of a beat that's not ready to be mixed together, because you don't. In a long story short, you're not supposed to record over MP3 or like a YouTube beat, because when you like we're recording now, these are recording as waves. So an MP3 is a compressed version of a file, of an audio file that really MP3s were only made. Yeah, MP3s were only made to be sent out through emails and through small sources.
So hold on, wait. The MP3 is your canned salmon.
Oh Lord.
The salmon is a wave file.
Continue, Kang.
So
I need to stay on his thing. You're changing me.
So the thing about it is like
I was about to have 1,000 questions.
the thing about it is you want to be sure, like when you get a professional mix, you want an engineer, somebody who's done this for years and years and years, to take your raw files and then them source by source, your vocals, the beat, everything, and actually make it sound its best, and then put it all together so it sounds great. A rough mix is literally somebody just throwing it all together in GarageBand or FL and then turning it up and making it loud, and they're like, oh, I love this. No, you love it because it's loud.
That's not what it is.
But I mean, what?
Nah,
what is it?
You get.
I mean, but it's always something. It's always like, oh, I like how my vocals sounded here. Yeah, because they're loud. Or I like how the beat sound here. Oh, it's because it's loud. Like, it's not professionally mixed though. It's not glued together. It's not cohesive. And I always use Drake because Drake has some of the best mixed music because of his Engineer 40. So.
And you're a sound engineer.
I'm a sound engineer.
Okay.
I've done pretty much since college. Like again, since 2010, 2011. And I mean, I graduated with a business marketing degree, but it was points like my last 2 years in college where after I did classes, me and the homies would literally go to a studio off campus, and that's where we did our homework, studied, but we was in the studio.
Nice. One more question for me.
Go ahead.
Well, I watched the Janet Jackson special this week.
Okay.
And, I don't really know the music world, but between like that and the Kanye, I pick up on a little stuff, especially since now that I pay attention a little more than in the past.
A lot more cultural people, but keep going.
Well, no, because I just focus more. In the past, I wasn't paying attention to nothing. Anyway, so, whoever her people were, those guys with the hats, Jay and James and Jay.
James and Jay. I don't have
the
producers.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're her producers. There was one scene, and it wasn't them, but it was some guy that she was in the studio recording, and it wasn't one of them. So if they're the producers, I really don't even know what producers do. But he was on the track. She was in the studio, or what do you call it? The whole thing is a studio.
Vocal
the booth.
booth.
Yeah, she was in the booth, and he was just like, she wasn't giving him enough. You said it, confidence, or whatever he wanted to bring out in the song and the words, right? Mm-hmm. Is he a sound engineer?
He's probably a real.
That's a sound engineer.
He's probably. I don't know what he was doing, if he was behind a board or stuff.
Well, he was sitting down.
Was he behind the board?
Yeah, he was behind the board.
It was probably.
And he was telling her, like, do it again.
Yes,
and
definitely.
she's like, I've been doing this all night.
That's definitely engineer talk.
That's definitely engineer. Because I must say, I must say one more time. Every session, any recording session, I'd be like, yo, that's a great take, but we need one more.
Yeah, because like producers, so like how I make beats and stuff, those are more producers. Your producers make the beats.
Okay.
The engineers come in and like they
record, they arrange
yeah.
it.
Are they like the last, like, bring it all together person?
They make the stuff right.
Yeah, they make it, the engineer, depending, they have recording engineers, mixing engineers, mastering engineers. They all have different hats. Yeah. I sometimes have to wear multiple hats. Sometimes I'm both the tracking and mixing engineer. Sometimes I'm the mixing and mastering engineer. It just depends on what's needed.
also think it also depends on like the level of producer that you're working with and artist. Because like, if you got a producer that's like just worth their weight, they know, like they know.
You ever heard of like
stuff like that?
You ever heard of Brian Michael Cox?
No.
Brian Michael Cox is like one of the most famous R&B producers in the world.
Okay.
But he's a producer. He's like, he makes beats and stuff, but he also can be hired to just sit in a room. And Aki's the engineer. You know, he's the other producer who made the beat. He might just be like, all right, telling people like, all right, I like that, but do it again. Engineer, can
like,
you drop the drums on this part?
Yeah.
Like a project manager.
No,
yeah, he's like an overseer.
In a sense.
Yeah, he's like an overseer. So I mean, now
That's dope.
it's gotten to a point where everybody, if you have FL, you're a producer, but you're a producer / beat maker.
I don't even know if you can really say that, because like FL, like
it really just depends on where you go with it. Because I like my homie Stoppa. He's a producer. Like he can make beats and stuff too.
You ain't the only one in the room who know him.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh.
But
I call him right now too.
Damn. But no, like it's definitely levels in the audio world. Once you start getting into it, you start to learn like everybody's not. You don't have to always wear all these hats. You can just always like delegate this out to other people who are really good at what they do. Because like Stoppa can oversee a project, and he's really good at like communicating with both the artist and the engineer at the same time to make something beautiful come out. Yeah.
That's dope.
Composers.
It's
composer.
Yeah,
That's
composers.
the
It's a
second word I was
composer.
gonna use.
That's the. Well, no, because it's the actual.
When he went like this, I was about to say that.
Whenever you see composer on the like tracks, that's what they necessarily talk about.
And that's what Brian Michael Cox did with like Mariah Carey, Brandy.
Yeah.
He did it with everybody. And a lot of times they say he made the beat, but he would be hands off on like the production side. He would let the engineer go, but he would always be in the back just like telling people.
So he that splat.
That's kind of like Khaled.
He's
Put
the
that
splat.
splat.
He's definitely the splat.
That's what Khaled does though.
Yeah, DJ Khaled's
Khaled does the same. Nah,
he's
bro.
the same way, but it's the new modern.
I forgot.
producer.
I think I'm on one. Chill told me he made that beat for Khaled. And
With
I'm
Lil
on
Wayne.
one with Drake, Ross Auto.
Oh wow!
Like,
Who made that beat? Chill from Houston. Wow, that dude's a legend. Jeez, he's Beyonce. Chill.
Isaac, yes.
Wow. Wow.
He actually
Chill,
made it.
Chill's like
Chill, because Chill went to Full Sail. Chill did a lot of things for
that
Khaled
makes
though
sense.
when he was
Put
in
your
Florida.
school on.
Chill, the one who taught me to go to Full Sail.
He was talking mess
Chill's
about
like
Full
Chill's a legend. Like he does everything from audio to videos, everything.
How old is he?
Probably older than me. Like 30.
He definitely is older
Yeah.
because his
Under 40?
he's best friends with my mama's best friend's son.
He's definitely probably under 40.
He like 38.
So
Yeah,
pretty
he's got to be like creeping into 40, but
Yeah.
he's
That's
worked with
dope.
everybody. So
And he's a producer?
God.
he's everything. he's a
Not because he does. He does.
he's
a
an
lot.
entertainment guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
He does videos. He makes beats. He composes.
He's somebody who should be a big name, like in
he
person,
should.
but
He like to be
he's
behind
found a
the
way
scenes,
to
probably.
he's found a way to
Did you see
Yeah.
the? Did you see the?
Sit back, make your money, live your life.
What's the DJ Screw movie, the trailer movie? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, shout out Chill. The
Chill
tribute.
did that too. It's crazy. Didn't you? Were you on that?
No,
Oh,
not at all. I mean, me and him talked about it.
okay. I ain't wanna.
No.
You can get your credit or something. I ain't gonna get that one. Sorry. I ain't want to say it. I know.
Nah, man. Nah, Chill. Chill. Yeah, Chill does a lot of stuff.
Chill be chilling.
But nah, he actually he was gonna get that beat to Kirko.
Really?
Yeah.
Not that face. Not that face.
I only made that face because I don't hear Kirko on that beat. That's all.
I actually can, and that's the funny part when he told me, because it wasn't just that beat, it was a couple other things, and so it was just funny that Khaled got that, and I mean Drake ended up being on it, and we know who Drake is. So now Drake wasn't Drake then. Drake was still like
Wheelchair Jimmy.
about to be Drake.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
I'm not about to be Drake, but Drake was like still
This
like.
is after his first album?
Nah, it was like right before the first album dropped. Cause
Oh,
I'm
right
on one
before?
came out right before the first one album dropped. Yeah, because he was like
What?
I can't think of the lyrics right now.
cannot decipher that at all.
It's just what lyrics are those?
I can't even catch the beat.
Hey, it's been a minute. I don't know what year that was.
I love that. What his first album was like.
His first album was 10.
08,
No, it was 10.
2010.
Yeah, his mixtape. The mixtape was 08.
It has to be
Okay.
10. I just remember that was
It
the
was
first year I put
10.
some 12s in my trunk.
The mixtape was 08.
Fest.
Nah, the mixtape was 08. And talking about 12.
So Far Gone was 08.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
So
then
Far
10,
Gone. That,
10 was
October.
what's that song with him, Bun B, and Wayne? Hey.
I'm so thrilled. That one? Even one.
No.
Don't
not,
look at me like that.
No, not that song.
No, I'm just saying.
You're
Like,
talking about.
No. I'm saying, like, you talking about 12.
What
I'm
song?
like, that song with Bun B, Wayne.
What song
Uptown.
is that?
Uptown, yeah.
Sing
So
it.
Uptown.
That's 2010.
No, that was 08.
Sing it.
That's on So Far Gone.
Oh, that is on So Far Gone.
But
Wow.
I remember that because every day when I was like,
And I love albums.
I was Esquire in high school, so every day when I was going to play, some people, you know, my old head picked me up. We riding, and he was bumping it. He like, hey, this song jam on these speakers, and the speakers was vibrating. Right? I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Nah, So Far Gone. That's a
classic.
yeah.
Horribly mixed, but a classic.
They
Can say it.
They were like mixing out of his drawer. I don't know. Like they
No,
wouldn't.
40 said they mixed it in like a kitchen or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Basement.
That's what I mean. Like
It was horribly mixed, like, but it was a great album.
Hey, he's an engineering god.
Yeah.
Him and Mike Dean are probably the two top, like, just.
Ooh, Jason Joshua. I'm gonna have to throw him in there too.
That's fine. Yes, no, I agree. I'll just there's like very few I think that could just touch them. Though, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like Leslie got 14, 15 Grammys.
Yeah.
You know,
Leslie's one of those. He's been in it so long, people don't even give him his credit.
Who, Leslie?
Yeah, but he's like a legend. He's like an engineer's favorite engineer. Like,
That's dope.
yeah,
You got to know Leslie to actually like. You got to know Leslie to even know who Leslie is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a god.
Because Leslie's another person. He's just that like hidden and out of place in society.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
he's not brought into limelight a lot, but he's any big record you could think of with Pharrell, he's pretty much touched.
Beyonce,
a lot of these Cardi B records, he's touched. Beyonce,
Uzi,
yeah,
Migos.
Uzi. Yeah, I be forgetting about him.
Uzi, Migos. What's it called? Some Akon projects. He let Akon, like him and Akon, Manny Fresh. They like business partners with all of them. He was business partners with both of them. But he let Akon. He told a story about Akon like sleeping. He basically let Akon like crash. Like Akon would sleep out in his car before he was Akon or whatever, and he noticed that, and he told Akon he could just like crash at his place. Like, hey, look, while I'm at work, you know, mixing whatever, just go to my place and like take a shower, do whatever you got to do, you know.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's how him and Akon became cool.
Leslie's a legend.
Nah, Leslie, he got stories about Michael Jackson. He was telling stories about Michael Jackson. He was talking about how like he was at Michael's house in Neverland, and they was like, I forgot what album they were like remastering or whatever, but he was like trying to pay his bills, you know, because he was in California, the house in Atlanta. He trying to pay his bills, whatever, and Michael came over. He was like, "You pay your own bills?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "I don't know." He's like, "This is interesting." He like took interest in like just paying some bills. I'm like, "Yo,
man,
I like to be that rich."
Not to even worry about the
Mike
bank
did
account.
all types of stuff. What you mean to be that rich?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, "This man to pay your own bills. That's wild."
I never get over T-Pain talking about his story of meeting Mike and how his voice was deep. He was like, "Nah, he got regular voice. It's deeper than what you hear."
I feel like Leslie mixed some Justin Timberlake stuff also.
He probably did.
Cause I think.
Oh, he definitely touched some of what's the album? Justified.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
what it was.
touched
Yeah, that's what it. That's 100%.
Because Justified was the one executive produced by Neptunes and all that. So yeah, he had to touch that one.
Did y'all watch the Janet special?
I didn't watch enough of it. I was
like one of them.
Yeah.
It was 4 parts?
I think I just watched the beginning
The first one.
Yeah, I didn't even watch it all the way.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I
need
enjoyed
to.
it.
I'm not gonna lie, the Ye series kind of took me
you.
away from it. Cause
Well, I had to wait so I could watch Janet.
yeah, now I can watch Janet with an open mind.
You gotta keep your.
So Janet compared to Ye is nothing but like that story is not that interesting to me.
True, but still,
Because
I liked it.
You
'Cause
kind
it's
of
like I
riding on the
wanna know.
nepotism of music. Like you have nepotism in this music
But-
game. As Janet didn't.
I'm not gonna say she had, but
But it
She-
can make it
Hold on, wait.
harder.
She's a great artist. I'm not taking
she
that
did
away.
she had her own status away from what Michael did.
Yeah,
So
100%.
that's why I don't want to say like I agree on that, but I definitely see where you could get the whole nepotism with that.
I'm
'Cause
saying like
She got
people
started?
would people
So
jam
what?
her?
You think how she got started or what?
yeah,
Her
I mean,
career.
like
He
you
talking about her
like.
in general.
I mean, yeah, her career.
I mean, people
sure,
jam
like,
people genuinely jam Janet Jackson away from jamming
Yeah.
Michael. That's what I'm trying
That's
to
what
say.
I'm not saying that. That's not
But
what I
her
mean. When I say
start.
nepotism, I'm talking about like you ain't have to like. She ain't. I mean, granted, Michael and them ain't really get.
Bro,
out
we
the mud
know what
like that.
nepotism is, but now you can't say that and then say you're about to say exactly what I'm trying to say. Like you can't say that.
No, I'm saying what you're saying.
No, you just said. Go ahead. No, I just want to be sure.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying she's a great artist.
But
No,
no, you
you're
was about to
nepotism.
say.
No, I'm not saying like.
Oh,
she's
okay, because I
e-
was about to say.
I'm not saying
She was
she's
about to
equal
get
to
you.
Michael. No,
Yeah, I was about to say.
she's separate from Michael. She has her own lane. Yes.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
definitely
She has
an
her own
artist.
name right.
Well, yeah.
What I mean by nepotism is like her way into the industry.
I'm gonna say how she
ain't
got
'cause
started.
she was like this kid on the block who was just great at singing. It's because like she comes from that line of family. So like you come from a line of like you come from a line being around Michael, right? Because her and Michael are closer to the same age, right? Like they're both the younger siblings. Yeah, being around that naturally will. It's just like if you're a child of somebody like great, right? And you want to go into that lane, you have the potential to like surpass that person.
Well, yeah.
And so I think Janet
You got a little insight
learned a
else
lot
have.
from just Michael in general and took that and exploded
Yeah.
over there. What I'm saying compared to Kanye is he ain't had none of it.
No.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there was a that was.
And
different.
that's why I said the story is a little bit more different.
Well,
Well, yeah.
and think
Well, yeah.
about the times. It's like, Kanye's still in his prime. Like Janet is kind of,
Still in his prime.
huh? I
She's
said
still in
kind of
his
still in his prime. She's not. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
she was definitely.
It's like if this was when she was hot, you know what I'm saying? It would be a
Yeah.
different story. So I kind of feel like there's that going at it too.
I mean, she still could have been hot.
Don't you remember the Michael Jackson movie?
What?
All American,
All
like
American?
Which one?
the American Dream.
They had
Ameri-
like 3-4 Michael
The
Jackson.
one when
No,
his
the
daddy
real
whooped
one.
him. When his
The
daddy was
real
whooping
one.
him. The one we all watched on VH1.
Yeah. Ain't nobody
You know
see that
one.
stuff.
I'm just saying, like, when Michael and them was doing it, a lot of times his dad didn't even want the daughters to like be a part of the whole music thing.
No, I got you. That's why.
Well,
That's why I said Michael.
Michael, yeah,
But look-
Michael, that's
influenced
what I'm
her.
saying, yeah.
Now look, I
Definitely.
let y'all finish Taylor Swift. But I watched the documentary, and the thing is like, she got her start when she was young. Like, she was thrown into their acts. So it was the Jackson 5, and she was, like, on the shows, like
That's
Jimmy
what I
Fallon.
mean.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
kind of.
That's where I was going.
Yeah, kind of the
That's what I'm
same
saying.
Yeah, but
thing.
she didn't finish it. So she got her start there. You know what I'm saying? They was in Vegas. They did a residency in Vegas, and she was like having to perform all the time. Then she went into Good Times, and then she went into some other little show. And then, she wanted to go to law school, actually, but her dad wanted to push her to be an artist
music,
because that's
yeah.
the family business. And
Nah,
she
'cause
was like,
he saw dollar signs. He like,
because she was like, dang, what parent don't want their kid to go to college? You know what I'm saying? But that's their thing,
the parent who saw 50
That was Joe
50
Jackson.
Yeah.
million away.
And she says
Good
now,
old
like,
Joe.
she sees it, like, she gets it, right? Because without her dad pushing, she wouldn't have been afforded the opportunity she has, which I thought was cool because it's
Nah,
like,
we
it's
got
hard.
The music we got.
It's hard, you know what I'm saying? Living your life with someone else's vision in mind, you know? But I'm glad she got to the point where she was able to do that. So it was really cool to see that. And as well as, she did her first album with her dad overseeing it and then wanted to break free. It's like, she had the, nepotism. She had her brothers and Michael. But it's like at the same time, I kind of feel like it can almost make it worse because now you have all this stuff to live up to. You know what I'm
Pressure.
saying? It's like you can't fail. You know,
It's pressure.
Because yes, it's so much pressure.
Because her sister, Latoya, right? Didn't she try to do music?
We didn't even talk about Latoya on them thing.
Okay.
But yeah, she did. She did try to do music. But
I mean,
I
she
don't know
didn't
the
blow
story
up.
with her. Exactly. I don't know if Joe was behind her or not. You
Jermaine
know?
Jackson didn't blow up. He had
Exactly.
one good song, Dynamite, and that was it.
Hold on, wait. I didn't say. I wasn't saying.
No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I was saying Janet did the smart route, and she was like, "Hey, Michael, you know,
Well,
Teach me the game, Ghost.
So back to the documentary. So she did the first album, right? And the second one, she was like, she don't want to. Well, first off, she wanted Janet. She was specific on not wanting Jackson because she wanted to separate herself from the family.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was really cool because it's like, you know, we're younger, right? And it's just like I knew a lot of stuff, but I didn't know the timeline and then how stuff hit. So that's why I really enjoyed the documentary. Because it's like he say, she say, so put it all in with her perspective. And then she specifically didn't want Jackson on there because she didn't want to be tied. She got with those two guys, right, for her second album, and she just really like blew up. And then what was crazy to me is, you know, when the stuff happened with Mike, I'm about to backtrack. So, you know, Mike and like Jackson 5 had Pepsi. You know, Pepsi was like big, right?
when he like got burnt.
Well, I'm just saying they had Pepsi as their sponsors, you know?
Oh, yeah.
When you say he got burnt, sorry.
Yeah, he got burned. You didn't know? You didn't watch American Dream?
I don't remember that.
They was on stage doing the Pepsi commercial and the sparks and his
I
hair
remember now.
got cut off.
I remember now. I was like,
He was about to take his black card.
That's the reason he wore the wig.
No, I was just like, wait, got burnt. And I was like, what?
That's when he went from curly hair to straight.
And that's when we met
I
Carlton
forgot.
in the Pepsi commercial. But yeah, so, you know, they had Pepsi.
burnt.
So they came to her, and I forget what album it was, but Janet was Janet. You know what I'm saying? And Coca-Cola came to her, and it was like, yo, we know your brothers got Pepsi. We about to, like, really blow this up. And then, boom, the allegations came out, and Coke pulled her. Because her associate... About Mike. Like, the first allegations about, like, the child molestation. Oh. And they pulled her thing, and she got guilty by association. Yeah. And that really was whack. And I was like, dang, like, that stuff really affected her career, you know?
Yeah.
And then, of course, they talked about the Super Bowl thing. And it's crazy to me how she told Justin to, like, not say anything. Like, they're coming after me. Just go ahead. And I'm like, oh.
She took a lot of after that.
Boom.
I don't know.
Boom,
I mean, that's the poised way. But
that's
just
the
like,
most sexiest nipple ring to this day I've seen.
Would I have done that? I don't know.
This guy. I watched it live, too. So
I did, too. We recorded the halftime show.
That was definitely...
So we had it on rewind.
And it was the people talking about their kids. That was the big thing. Because I was wondering why it was such a big thing. But they're talking about the kids saw it. Yeah. Because I was like, what's the... It's just a boob. But then I'm like...
Everybody saw it.
I think...
Right. She was really about to do, you know...
No, when it happened, I kid you not, we ran back in the room and we wound the tape. We were like, oh.
And then they talked about her marriages.
I just remember it happening, and I was just like, my brother was like,
That
just happened.
Right.
That just happened. Yeah. And I was like, what?
Y'all ain't had the VHS? See, y'all wouldn't know.
No.
Y'all ain't had. Y'all wouldn't. I was too creative of a child.
By the time the news came on, you saw it again.
But they were blurring it out.
But I seen it live. I'm just saying.
I saw it live too.
We all seen it
I got the tape. I'm pretty sure the tape's laying around somewhere.
And she was with JD during that time, and you know.
Yeah, I forgot she dated Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He was just living that life. You know, too busy. Flirting, cheating, and she was like, But it was cool. I really liked it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cause we ain't know. Now I'm gonna go watch the doc.
You do for real? Or you playing?
No, for real. I'm gonna go watch it. Cause I had no plans to watch it, but now you're making me interested. Yeah.
Cause I was surprised you put on the docket, but it's like, you know,
why? I'm trying to talk about Kanye.
You so
I'm trying to talk about
my.
Yeah, I am. 100%.
But yeah, it's really good. I advise y'all to watch it. There's more.
I definitely wrote it down. I gotta watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say more, but you know, keep it.
So what inspires y'all? You know, Janet Joe clearly was inspiring her. What inspires y'all?
I mean, what inspires me is just the possibilities of opportunities if you just tap into what your God-given talent, your vision. That's what inspires me. Because I used to think like, oh, I'm going to do music forever, but I started teaching kids audio. And then working with Reading with a Rapper, I'm using...
Man, I'm so happy you teaching kids audio.
Yeah. So I'm like using what I know in audio. Like I'm confident to know I can go into a space, and if a kid was like really interested in learning how to make music and do it the right way, I can teach a kid on a surface level how to record something safely, and then how to
Safely.
good levels.
Oh.
Let's say signal levels.
Okay.
Like make sure nothing's peaking. I can tell them like I can literally show them, but you know that's what inspires me. Just being that you can take you can take your interest and change the world without you even knowing. But over time, you can do that and change a generation. So I don't know what inspires anybody else, but that's
What inspires you, Akki?
No, I asked y'all.
You gotta talk too.
I know. Come on.
Well, I'm still thinking because it's like I just got back on my inspired track.
Greg, what
I was about to
inspires
try. Dang, can I say that and then go
you
to?
done switch career changes. What's up?
Yeah, I did the career change. I started doing IT because that's what I wanted to do initially. But then once the pandemic started, I started taking pictures and doing videos.
Greg,
Yeah.
don't act like. Stop it, because I know you, so I'm not gonna let you lie. Greg, you was doing this in high school.
I was.
Okay, all right, thank
But
you.
I didn't think it would be a career, though.
Oh, you still doing IT?
I'm not doing IT as much. I mean, I know some stuff. I can,
Programming and all that.
do
What
it.
inspired you to switch, Greg?
I mean, once you see a possibility of actually making a living by doing what's fun, not doing what you're good at, why not go for it?
All right.
Yeah.
But also, really, the biggest thing for me personally was finally making a choice for myself, not have to be influenced by any ex-wives or any parents or any
I hear that.
friends, anything like that. It was like, hey, this is my choice. Succeed or fail. If I fail, I'm good with it because I made the choice. But if I succeed, it's even more sweeter. So, obviously, I'm not trying to fail in what I'm doing, but the most important part is I made a choice for myself, despite how bad it looks sometimes, despite how annoying it gets sometimes, despite how many people are in my ear telling me, you need to go ahead and stop doing this, get a regular job, get something stable. No, I'm in a much better mood now than I was when I work in a 9 to 5, because at least, now I'm not worried about someone dropping a hammer on me and firing me.
All right.
I can make the decision like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Versus, beforehand, I'm not beholden to nobody.
Bro, I literally told Will last night. I was like, next person who say something to me about a job, I'm slap him. I'm just gonna haul off and go to the wow.
Well, what inspires me is I kind of piggyback off what you said, Greg. I've changed careers a lot because it's kind of like my dad kind of pushed us to do one thing, and that's not where my heart was. So just kind of like I tried that out. It was very hard trying to do something you can't stand in school. Then I graduated, tried it out. Then I tried to do what I wanted to do, which was like medicine, because I've always wanted to help people. Like I did the Miss Prairie pageant. And I think that's kind of was the spark of like kind of doing something that made sense for me. Because it's like I played basketball, but I hurt my knee a few times. So that was like out of the question for me. So I had to find something else to like, fulfill that spot. Let me stay on track. I get off track. So that and my platform when I did the Miss Prairie pageant was full circle graduating with more than just a degree. It was better than that. Graduating full circle graduating with more than a degree, because I always felt like I'm really big on like growing yourself as a person, like internally, because it's like I feel like a lot of people get stuck on accolades, on titles, on like I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, because it's like I don't like it when I say certain things and people, they want to change and like straighten up and be like, oh, now you're interested. I want you to be interested in me as a person, more than like my physical looks or like what I can bring to the table. Like, do you appreciate the type of person I am? So I'm really big on like, people finding themselves and doing what they want to do, because it's like that interview about Jay-Z's been cycling around.
Which one?
I'm about to say it. About pretty much people trying to tell you can't, and like it's like, well, you can't, you know what I'm saying, but maybe I can. So it's like people put their fears on you, and it's like, and I've experienced that a lot. So it's like my thing is helping people. So I got the CMOS, I got some other stuff when I finally get back on track, but it's just like working through your storms, working through the things that like made you who you are, that you can't stand, the things that you do like, and just kind of coming full circle and like following the beat of your own path, because we all have different innate gifts and like missions that we're supposed to do here. And it's just like, it's up to you, because I feel like it does take great courage to be you, especially in this world. So it's like, that's why I honestly look up to, like, I like Kanye because Kanye is Kanye no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, the good, the bad, the ugly. He stays true to who he is. And then it's just like, I mean, even Donald Trump, like, he gonna be who he is. You know, and I respect the person that is strong and bold enough to be them, whether it's the popular opinion or not, and just stay true. Because this world will suck you in and will have you stressed, depressed, all types of stuff. So it's hard out here. You just gotta stay the path. It gets ugly, but and we all want to give up at some point, but just like, weathering the storm to be better and to see all the things that you can give and how you can inspire other people, like what you said, Kang. I'm kind of all over the place, but pretty much what inspires me is just doing my best, growing, pushing myself past things that I thought I couldn't do, or just like pushing past parts of my life that seem really, really hard, or seem like, it's not going to be sunshines and rainbows. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like, dang, that's too hard. I can't do this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, when I quit my job back right before COVID, like, my little gift or my little theme for that was that gif of Pocahontas jumping off the waterfall. Because it's just like, I just felt so free. Because it's like I had quit before, but this time it's like I quit corporate America without a plan. And I was good with that. And it's just like, I didn't tell nobody. I just like did it. And it's just the most freeing thing. And it's like, I feel like doing that and having faith without a plan is just like an amazing feeling. I just felt like so high, and I felt so connected to like spirit and just like the world, and everything was just like going. But then, you bring fear in your life, you bring skepticism, all that, and then you get off, and things start looking, like hell, because it's all in the mind, mindfulness. Anyway,
100%.
I appreciate you so much.
Do you really?
You have grown so. I just love it. I love it.
Every time.
Every time you're here, I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you. Yes.
Hey, can you give me a bottle of water, please? I saw that you stole my bottles of water, but I put those there for y'all. So can you please give me one?
Finally,
Thank you.
Something to agree on.
You need some water?
No, I got one.
Okay. What inspires me?
I'll take one.
The children inspire me. Trying to make a better planet for the youth. Akki for president, 2028.
Gotta reach these children.
All right. Yes, it's the children.
We are the world.
I don't know what inspires me. I just do stuff.
Something gotta inspire you.
You said what?
Something.
I inspire me. I honestly I just do
Kanye inspire you?
I just do things. You said that's probably where my influence came from.
Yeah.
It was probably a Kanye Diddy influence. Like,
what about them?
I started wearing sunshades inside because I saw Diddy always with glasses on. So like, ever since I saw Diddy with glasses on, like, I used to get in trouble for it at school too. They'd be like, "Take your glasses off."
I think I've seen you with some before.
What?
You used to do that at PV.
Aviators, right?
Bro, you used to.
So before PV, I was doing that though.
That makes sense now because bro, you used to walk in the MSC and I'd be like, "Why do you have your shades on? Like it's 100 degrees outside. Take these off."
The Kang hat, that was pre PV. Like I was doing that in high school. Yeah, like shades and Kangos was always me. Like
that's tight.
And people they'd be like, "Why you have your glasses on, bro? What?" Like,
I just knew that was
just
walking through the building.
girls be like, "I can't see your eyes. I don't know." Like, baby, I'm looking at you. Just speak. Like, I don't know what's wrong. Like,
I swear I paid attention. I swear.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like,
he gotta nod his head up and.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you.
Look at yourself in my eyes and be happy.
Your reflection.
I'm done with you.
That's what I see when I look at you.
No, for real.
Yeah, no.
City boy,
100%.
through and through.
No, but I don't know. I ain't never been like. There's nothing that's been like. There was never because I did videos in high school, so like that's where the whole film passion came from. But I've always been into storytelling, so like before I even found out what filmmaking was, I've always taken pictures, Like I used to have wind up cameras and stuff. Funny
So
thing I had thought about
storytelling.
earlier when we talked about like recording or whatever. My homeboy had a Mac, and they, we always had GarageBand on Macs, and so I'd sit there and make beats on his GarageBand.
I don't know how you made beats on GarageBand.
You gotta know how to play the piano. That's the first step.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I know how to
just
play the piano.
interface of this thing is horrible.
It is, but I know the keys to hit. And
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah, just go ahead and get the Big Brother Logic.
said what?
Get the Big
I
Brother
bought
Logic.
FL for a reason.
Okay, yeah.
So what your thing is telling stories? Like what is the thing that you?
I think I like creating. I don't think it's telling stories necessarily. I think I am because even like businesses, right? The reason I even like do the stuff I do with businesses or like do anything to help people with businesses is because I just like creating. I don't know. I think I need
You
something.
like helping people.
I need something to conquer at most of the
I feel
time. Yeah, like like we were at Will's Uncle house yesterday, right? And he was like setting up stuff for his another business he got or whatever. And I was like talking to him. He was like, I was like, man, just go ahead, put that money over here. Like, let me just go ahead and take that money for you, And he was like, nah, that's just me sitting back. He's like, I need something to do. And I was like, oh, I feel you, Like, go ahead, do what you got to do,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, but you retirement age. I was like, you should be just sitting back, on a boat. He was like, nah. He's like, I need something,
Just something to do.
Yeah.
Keep
You
him-
have to
keep him
excel.
active.
I realize that I need, in order for me to thrive, I need to feel like I'm excelling or like healthily competing in something, like in like a lane where you can get better or maybe did the best that month or just
That's why I like audio
Something.
engineering. It's because, like, I always see, like, a growth from every year I can listen to, like, old mixes. And I can be like, oh, wow, I wouldn't have done that. Or I could do this better.
like learning.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's just,
nah,
like, you
that's-
just get better.
That'd be the worst thing, though, for me.
What?
Because I'll go back and like re-edit photos,
Be
all
try
this
to
like
be perfectionist.
I've gone back and like re-edited a bunch of my old work. I've been looking for a hard drive that I can't find. I got a bunch of stuff on it from PV that I'm like dying to touch because I can retouch it properly now.
Bro, I got old songs that I recorded, horrible mics, and I'm like, oh, I know I can mix this better now because of all the stuff I know how to do now. But sometimes you just gotta leave that stuff in the
Yeah.
past and just look
Yeah.
at it from a scope to like where you're at.
So anyway, speaking of just going back and retouching stuff, right? So on the topic of Ye, right? So Gray, why you got a problem with Ye killing Pete, man? Why you got a problem with him killing Skeet artistically? Let him kill
So-
Skeet.
Okay. Here's my whole position on this. I think my thing is
Oh shoot! I didn't
it's
watch
not
that.
so much because I'm an artist myself, so I get the idea of it being able to express yourself. I get that. I think the problem. I think sometimes what happens is sometimes your art, a lot of times it explains your true feelings, and that just really check me out.
I didn't stop you. Go
So,
ahead.
all right, all right. How about this? Remember the whole Kathy Griffin and Donald Trump thing when she had his head in her hand, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was like an image of his head decapitated. She was just holding like this.
Who did that?
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, but she.
For me, it's on that same level. Like that's just some things you
So-
just don't do considering what's going on.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
depends
yeah.
on who the bigger bully is. Trump
Well-
was the bigger bully in that situation.
No,
therefore,
no. It doesn't matter who the big
no.
bully
I'm
is.
saying as far as like the backlash that you're gonna get off that stuff.
That-
Trump was the bigger bully, therefore they gave her the backlash. Kanye's the bigger bully, therefore he ain't gonna get the just force brunt of this backlash.
Are you more towards like the visual?
You don't like violence visually?
No, I don't care about violence. No, I don't care about violence
Because
visually.
I was okay with what Kathy Griffin did.
No, I don't care about it visually. It's just more so the intended message or
Intended message,
unintended messages. I put it like this: had he just done that thing like maybe 10 years ago, just like a random joke, I probably wouldn't have thought nothing about it. But you're doing this at a time where
They
you're getting
beefing.
divorced, your ex-wife is dating this guy out of nowhere.
You got kids.
And I think she just got declared quote unquote single legally.
Yeah,
I
she's
think that
definitely-
situation
It's
is a lot deeper.
it's the timing.
She's back on the streets.
It's really the timing of it.
No, well, first off, that was a little animated thing, so it took them a while to create that video.
But even still, obviously.
But I think ironically, everything just came out on Sunday.
I think it's the timing of it.
But
more so of the action. Because I'm not going to tell nobody you can't express yourself any way you want to.
Kanye,
Right.
my whole issue with the thing was because like we had the whole argument of the SNL skits that Pete did, and it's like we could say those are Pete's feelings about Kanye, you know, and so it's like you can't get mad at one and not get mad at the other. I get it. He killed this man in a video, but like it's a video, it's art. Like you don't get mad at people killing people in movies, you know, like it's I somewhat get it, but it's like he didn't actually go kill him. He didn't actually try to go harm this man. He hasn't done anything to cause harm to him. This is just him expressing how he doesn't like. And plus, it's kind of like it's they had a fake friendship before. As Kanye got a lot of fake friendships with people.
Fake
They
friendship.
did. They had pictures of him and Pete and everything. They had a whole little fake friendship. Yeah, bro. So I'm pretty sure like a combination, a fake friendship, a combination of what's it called him dating Kim, a combination of him making fun of him on SNL. I'm pretty sure Kanye feels some type of way. So it's like, yeah, bro, like I really want to bury you, but I can't. So I'm gonna metaphorically bury you. You know, like I'm not gonna do it in real life, but this kind of makes me feel better. And that's just him using his art.
I wouldn't
to
put it
express
past
himself.
him. I think that's part of the problem too.
What? Put it past him and killing Pete?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, that's the issue with this
He
whole.
be
Y'all really think
This-
Kanye that crazy?
Bro,
No, it's a track record.
yeah, bro.
Kanye ain't killed, slapped, done nothing to nobody.
Once you build a track record, it doesn't really matter.
What's his track record of doing something harmful to people?
No, I think it's the track record of
Him being-
lashing out on people.
But Kanye's
Unstable,
lashing
being
out is
unstable.
yelling.
Unstable,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kanye has never physically assaulted a
It
cop.
Yeah,
doesn't.
but-
It doesn't matter. But the part is that's always the next level.
I don't think Kanye's sending goons to people's houses, bro.
You never know.
Well, my thing
He
wouldn't
ain't
even
send
be
GDs
that.
to Drake house.
You never know.
I mean, he
sent
couldn't.
little
He couldn't
kids.
send no goons to Drake house.
He sent talking about Drake. Drake don't live in no gated community, bro.
No, I'm just
You
saying
can
he
pull up to
couldn't.
Drake house like you pull up to my
No,
house.
I'm just saying, but he couldn't send.
He
no,
sent kids from TikTok.
But he couldn't. I mean, he can't. If Drake wanted to send his people, he could have done the same thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't just say he gonna send goon. He
Nah,
could've.
because you don't. Kanye has established that you don't know where he lives,
I mean,
and you're not going to Wyoming. Ain't nobody.
I mean,
out
don't
there
he live
where
across
at.
the street from Kim now?
No, he bought a house across. That's called Monopoly.
I mean, he got a house across the street from Kim, right?
He ain't staying there.
Does he have a house across
Yes,
the
he
street?
does.
Okay.
But I'm saying.
But you just told me we can't find out where Kanye live.
Oh my God! You can find every place. No, that's not.
We
my
can
fault.
find anybody, bro.
We can find every place that they
Money's
live.
the root of all evil. It
What
ain't
I'm saying
it
is-
ain't nothing for Drake to pay somebody. And
We
be
know
like,
where
hey,
Drake be at.
Go find him.
I mean, Kanye probably 9 times out of 10 in Wyoming, but
And then somebody can find him in Wyoming, bro.
yeah, ain't nobody.
That's what
I'm
I'm
trying to tell you,
saying.
ain't nobody marching out to their farm, man. It's Drake a lot more convenient to go get, because you know it's plane.
My
Kanye,
only
Kanye be
issue-
flying other people's planes.
My only issue with that is just the visual. Like,
What?
of course you're gonna have people who like just latch on to what Kanye's doing. And be like, oh yeah, forget Skeet or whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
Skeet.
You know? And it's like, why? Like,
Why
that's not y'all beef. You know what I'm saying?
That's
between-
another thing too. Yeah.
That's my thing. A lot of people are like, oh, I hate Pete Davidson
First off,
or
It's
this. And
causing
that.
no,
like
no, no, no,
bullying,
no,
right?
no.
No, it's causing like by association. Some people
When you
nah,
when
bro.
you get
Because
the, when you
same thing with SNL though. When Pete did the whole stuff against Kanye and SNL, everybody like y'all act like everybody didn't give Kanye. The world tried to bully Kanye
I mean, the world.
all because he supported Donald Trump.
Yeah, he. I mean, we did.
Kanye did that to
That's
himself,
that.
though.
No, but still, nah,
yeah,
bro.
we did.
You can't.
He did.
I did.
Y'all can't bully. Y'all can't say, "Hey, we bullied you," and then you can't say, "Hey, why are you bullying this man?" Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not
You
saying.
can't like let him bully how he bully. As long as he ain't physically accosting nobody, I
Well,
feel
I
like he's
mean,
fine.
if Pete came up missing, now he's a
Nah,
prime,
he's prime
suspect.
Yeah.
Okay, so he didn't did that.
Hold on, wait. If Pete come up missing, I'm saying Kanye and Price.
Exactly. You know what I'm
This
saying?
guy.
So you adding fire to, you adding fuel to the
But
fire.
in that Pete being missing, you also have to like. You gotta have a case to prove. So
Yeah, but it's like somebody could easily frame him now. You got
nah,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't easily fame him.
Okay.
You can't, because Kanye whereabouts is not a hidden.
I see where
Kanye
you're
one of the
getting at.
people like
I see where you're getting at.
you know where Kanye be at.
I see where you're getting at.
Yeah, like Kanye's that's a hard person to frame because he damn near walking tracking like he tracks himself. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just feel like we can't just teeter that line.
what of offing somebody?
I mean, I guess
The mob used to do it all the time, though. Right?
Yeah, the mob, and then you have Kanye.
No,
I feel like
Come on.
I feel like somebody else has done stuff like
Kanye
this
got
in
a
their
whole
videos. Somebody
Kanye.
else has done this before. It's just I think the problem with his is so blatant. Like, do it, but don't make it so blatant. Like
Hold on, wait.
What?
Wait. Nah, because to your point, hold on real quick. Hey, what's the difference between Kanye metaphorically killing Pete and boys talking about ops that they actually smoked in their songs?
Ops and they're smoking them songs, like they're talking about that.
Nah, they actually killed these guys though.
A lot of them have done that.
That's what I'm saying. Like they've actually killed.
Has
Like
Kanye killed
it's a
anybody?
story.
Kanye,
They're
no.
telling.
That's what I'm saying.
Kanye, but that's. I feel like Kanye's version of doing it is way better
like, if
than drill music.
If King Von, who's dead right now,
Right.
he talked about killing his ops and doing all that stuff, and he showed in his visuals.
He actually
of
killed
actual
these
people.
ops, yeah.
But he did that for Kanye to say and here and kill Pete and bury him and do
So
all
wait,
this.
so if Kanye killed Pete and bury him, it's all right.
I'm not saying that's all right.
But I'm saying
He's never done that. So why show it in your video?
Why
now?
are we getting
why
mad?
why are we going from 808s and heartbreak visuals and animations and him doing all this, and then a couple years later, a decade later, we have him burying Pete Davidson?
because he wanted to bury Pete, bro.
That's
He expressing his
these
he
kids,
expressing his emotions through art instead of actually.
you just can't do that,
Bro,
in a sense.
My thing is
Is it his actual face on there that makes it a problem?
I don't know. It's
I
not,
think-
they all clay figures to begin
Yeah,
with.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think,
but it's his face though.
Whatever.
I think
It's
it's
the
the
lyrics too.
Huh?
It's the lyrics too.
Yes, the lyrics too.
I haven't heard it.
He did.
Well, I think
It did say we hope everybody live every happy after except for Skeet. Haha, just playing. Like come on,
I can hear him
like
saying
come on now. It's
people
it's
say
it's
stuff like
it's
that all the
it's,
time.
it's in 4K. That part's in 4K.
People
That
say
part- that
stuff
part's
and
before
they
K-Dot.
lie all
So
the
my
time.
thing with the drill music though is like, yo, they talking about missions and stuff they've actually done.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Kanye is metaphorically expressing himself.
That's dangerous.
That's not dangerous.
That's dangerous, but I mean, they are at least
No, they not at least nothing. They make
a
it
lot
cool
of that
for you to
stuff
go,
is like past life. A lot
Bro.
of that stuff is
They gangbangers.
That's not
That's
past
them
life.
doing
No,
it.
it's not. No, no.
a lot of them.
Nah, bro,
is.
that song "Who I Smoke" by Ace and all them the little Florida people. That's a like ongoing issue right now.
Oh, see, I don't. You keep bringing up Florida. That's a whole
All right,
different
all right,
country.
my bad,
bro.
my
There's
bad.
United States
My
and then
bad.
there's Florida.
Vaughn is dead now.
Yeah, I know. So,
Like you get what I'm saying?
but he's done that. I mean, he has a whole documentary of him
But
killing people.
Vaughn
he,
is dead.
He actually showed that in his video. He wasn't afraid to step that
Their
line.
violence in Chicago that they were doing is still going on though.
But Kanye's never done that.
He not a gangbanger.
Kanye's
What I'm
not a
saying
gang-
is though,
You watched the documentary.
Tupac.
Yeah,
Kanye comes from a house.
Nah,
his-
wait,
Tupac,
hold on.
Biggie,
influence.
all
Hold
them.
on.
They did us a
you're
couple
right.
times.
We watched the documentary. Kanye pulled up on old boy with some goons.
On who?
The dude who was talking, who made this.
Bro, he
this
wasn't
song
about to
with
So
them.
shoot. He wasn't about to shoot him.
I don't know what they
He
were gonna do.
confront people.
Bro.
They pulled up to talk, and the talking went right.
But no, that's what he did. Kanye didn't pull up to beat nobody
Yeah,
up.
he's wanting to have a
He
conversation.
pulled up to have a conversation. If you've not noticed,
Kanye had like
that's
Kanye called people. He's like, "Hey, that's family. Don't worry about it.
but
It's
that's
cool. We're gonna
Kanye.
settle it."
But that's always been Kanye. Kanye is not afraid to confront people
He's not.
with communication. He did it with Jamie Foxx.
I think that video is perfectly fine, bro.
Jamie Foxx said when they were doing slow jams, and he presented slow jams to him, and Jamie Foxx was on what's that old buddy's name? Sway in the Morning, and he was talking about how the way it was supposed to be projected. She said she wants a Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross. Jamie Foxx did his own version, and Kanye was like, "Nah, don't do it like that." Like, but that wasn't in the documentary. That wasn't. He just told him like, "No, you should do it like this." But Jamie was telling his side and was like, "Nah, the documentary left out some stuff." And he was like, "Kanye got a little edgy with me," and then we got back on track.
I thought they had a real confrontation.
No, but that's him. Like, if somebody else would have been like, "Nah, don't do it like that," somebody else could have been like, "What do you mean don't do it like that?" Like, I'm adding my sauce. Jamie was just more level headed to be like, "Oh, this is just Kanye. This is how he is. Let me just do it his way." And then this #1 song popped out, and Kanye made a point and was just like, "Yeah, you remember that song you were, telling me how to do? It's #1." That's just Kanye. Like, he's not afraid of that.
I mean, bro,
He's-
my whole point is, I think we should be okay with Kanye's visuals
nah.
versus drill music.
Oh, okay, but
Because one is actually taking lives, the other one is just he's expressing his anger through his.
If
art.
you have to throw it compared to somebody else, then it's probably an issue in the first place.
You said what?
If you gotta throw somebody else in there to kind of explain it away, that's probably an issue in the first place.
No, I'm just saying he has creative artistic
but
suppression.
also, but like I said, I didn't have an issue with it personally. Cause again, like I said, it's art.
It's art, yeah.
You do,
That's what
do
I'm
what you
saying.
got to do.
Art is free.
My hope, actually, what I said in my Facebook post was, if I'm Pete Davidson, I'm getting the hell away from Kim Kardashian. Cause I don't know if that's the next step. Now,
I mean,
now
you
say that Kanye won't do it, but you all people should know Kanye can do what the hell you want to do when he want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So he is one phone call away from actually doing it. Not saying that he will do it because I don't just see he'll do it, but you just don't know.
So you're taking it sounds like you're saying it as a threat. So Pete should take warning, take heed.
That's if I'm Pete, I'm running the hell away.
I think
Really?
I
the most Pete would get from Kanye is some hands. That's about it.
Yeah, I think Pete's gonna try.
That's just my personal opinion about it.
I
Now
think Kanye
he might be
would
cool.
give
He
him
might
some
Pete
hands.
himself might be okay with it.
Yeah, I was just
He might take that as a joke.
Hey, wait.
He might
Now,
think-
first off, Kanye
It's
did
been
tell
them
everybody
closer,
to just
him and
talk
Kim.
about the people, right? Kanye did tell his audience not to go after Skeet. He handled Skeet himself.
Why do you even name this guy?
He said don't have to. Kanye did that. That's not me. Kanye named him Skeet.
But that whole thing is funny though.
Hey.
It's not funny, but it's funny because like
Nah, it's funny.
'Cause it's
Nah,
childish.
forget it. It's funny. Nah, bro.
no, Pete Davidson definitely
This
did
is-
a show with Kim Kardashian years before like this. So this is almost like premeditated. Like he almost was like,
That's why I'm saying
the
I don't know
moment you're
how
single
deep this.
again, woman. I'm gonna get you.
Well, that's how
I don't know
guys
how
do.
deep the situation is, bro.
That's
Because
crazy.
like you like. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a deeper. Everybody like making this like a shallow situation. I'm like, nah, bro. Because Kanye's known Pete for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And Pete
Kanye and Kim been
yeah.
together for a long time.
Pete's known Kim for a long time,
Like
so
it's
it's
a
like,
deeper.
it was-
I'm pretty
he knew.
sure. Like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
some. Like I'm like the jokes that he did about Kanye on SNL. I'm pretty sure they came out of a place of malice, not out of a place of funniness.
Wasn't the jokes always about like his mental health?
Yeah.
Like him taking pills
Yeah,
and
all
all
that stuff. Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like he knew things about Kanye and then he brought it to light.
And
so
that, like it was like
that's probably
Pete's-
why Kanye's like, oh, forget it, no holds
Yeah, that's what I'm
barred.
saying,
Like,
and that's
I
what I'm
get-
saying, like-
I get where he's probably going.
And that's
with
all I
it.
was saying is like y'all can't be mad at Kanye and Pete was like
be mad
everybody
at
trying to make
both.
Pete's jokes. He's like
Yeah, I'm mad at
he's
both.
You can be mad at both.
I'm mad at both of them because they both being petty.
Well, I was a king of petty, so I don't know.
You a city boy.
I'm the king. I'm the 100% king of petty. So,
Actually, all three of them got some petty, got some issues.
nah, because Kim been manipulating the media too, so it's all.
Kim knows what it will look like when she
Man, Kim
did
been
it.
working the media since forever, man.
Kim was working
And
in media before the sex tape.
Ain't her family like some owner of E Network or something like that?
Pretty sure they do.
Probably.
Yeah, one of them.
Pretty sure.
They
Chris.
put E on the map, kind of.
Yeah, E used to be like they used to be Howard. They used to
'Cause
be
I
for
didn't
Howard
check for
Stern,
E.
right? And then out of nowhere,
Thanks to OJ.
I just remember seeing E was like all Kardashian
Yes.
family. I was
Thanks,
just like,
OJ.
And that's when E got.
Chris
that's
was
when I
like,
met E.
you and Ray J gonna put this tape out, and we're gonna be on top.
Thanks, OJ.
You said who?
Thanks, OJ.
Oh yeah, because that's their daddy.
No.
No. That's Chloe's.
No,
dad.
that ain't Chloe Daddy. Chloe Daddy is Chris's hairstylist. Okay.
Chloe's dad is OJ.
Chloe's daddy is Chris's hairstylist.
I'm trying to tell you, Chloe's
I'm about
dad.
to pull this up for you
Hey,
right
man.
now.
Everybody has said
So
it.
they're
No.
They thought about
That's
it. Everybody
because
thought about it.
that's- no.
They took into consideration some dates, and yeah.
No.
Anyways,
I'm about to pull this up for you.
That's wild. Now that I think about it.
what the OJ?
Well, I mean,
Oh.
I think OJ is definitely there.
No, I'm about to show you.
Anyways, so speaking of Kanye,
I'm
so
about to
the
show
Genius
you.
doc, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is Kanye a genius? Can we say he's a genius?
I think he's a musical genius.
Musical, yeah,
Musical.
of course.
Here you go.
Wait, hold on, just musical?
Oh yeah, there was definitely some going on in that house. Okay, looked at the faces. Oh yeah, you see it. He had the contour.
Here.
Hey, but no, Kanye's definitely a genius, bro. Did you?
I know at the beginning of the doc, it was actually kind of funny because him and Ryan Fest was getting into it about him being a genius. He's like, "How you just gonna call yourself a genius, man? You ain't even blah blah blah." And he's like, "Bro, what you like?" And I had to think about it. I was like, Ryan Fest was actually kind of wrong, even in that video at the time.
A lot of people were wrong, but Kanye.
Well, no, because like if you think about the sound of that time, it's Kanye influence.
Yeah, no.
Like 100%.
What we talking about?
Kanye being a genius and Ryan Fest trying to say he wasn't a
for a
genius
guy
back
that
then.
For a guy they say Kanye pretty much remade
The sound of hip hop. Then
No, I'm talking about like how he got better as a producer. They said like when he was younger, he remade a lot of beats he would hear, and he would remake them.
Sample.
Yeah, he would remake this. He would take the samples, remake.
smart.
He would literally make
Flip
the
the
same
beats.
beat again in front of him. So he got so good at it. Like I ain't never done that. I ain't never gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm about to go remake every top 100 hip hop beat from 2020. They said Kanye was doing that regularly.
Mm-hmm. Daily.
Yeah, he said his biggest thing is
5
he
beats
has
a day
the
for
ability
3
to
summers.
learn. He has the ability to learn.
5 beats.
5 beats a day for 3 summers.
Yeah.
I don't even make 5 beats a day in a week. Like,
Bro.
I can't do that.
it'd be taxing just to make 1 beat a
It-
day.
Yeah, it takes
I
a
bet.
lot to make.
I can
I'm like-
imagine.
So
I'm like-
like for a guy to do that for
5 beats a day.
5 beats a day
For 3 summers. At least
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
and then and he's only talking about that workflow. Again, he's still
Maybe about the rest of the year.
yeah. So
The rest
I
of the-
think he's a musical genius. I think he
Yeah,
just
100%.
I just think he definitely has some like mental
So actually, funny thing is,
Something
I
like
actually
that.
been thinking about the mental thing, and head trauma does like kind of cause you to like
He's
Come-
gone to the wire.
come on set to have like bipolar schizophrenia issues, like later head trauma causes you to have mental health issues.
Do you actually think he had a car accident though?
And he got a metal plate in his head.
Do you think he had a car accident by himself, or do you think something happened prior that he
Like premeditated?
Yeah, like he went off the deep end and was like, I'm about to go, speed up somewhere. Because I always hear this thing about how Benny Siegel might have beat him up prior to.
May have beat him up.
Yeah, prior to.
Oh, like
his car
someone sent somebody after him?
Before this car accident, him and Benny Siegel had got into it on something about his Rock Nation deal.
And they got in a fight.
They got into a fight. No, it's not. It's more like Benny Siegel pretty much
Just hating.
either hating him, just hating on him, or like, Kanye was very vocal, so we don't know what he actually said to him.
So you saying Benny Siegel? You feel like Benny Siegel like just beat him up that bad, and that's what happened?
No, I feel like you
They ran
can't.
into his car.
If he got into a car accident, he has a metal plate in his head, right? But he was talking about his jaw being shifted and broken, but it didn't look like in the accident. It wasn't like you get into an accident and you have a metal plate. Well, how did your jaw shift and things like that?
I mean, he could hit something, airbags, something.
Everybody said that, but I
can't.
just hear this other part. I've heard this other story, and it kind of makes sense.
What, the
And
Benny
where's the
Siegel
metal
beat him
plate?
The metal plate, isn't it like?
Oh, are
Back
you saying
into-
like Benny Siegel beat him up and then he got in a car accident
Yeah, because he drove away from the
from
studio.
the from the from the
studio.
fight?
No, he drove away from the studio, pissed off that he got his butt whooped.
It's too late now.
I mean, you're gonna edit it out,
Whatever.
but he got his butt whooped, right? And then he drove away, and while he was speeding in L.A., he's not from L.A., right? So he probably drove around and got into a car accident, just driving frantically because he had a mental episode. He probably just tripped out, like, damn, Beanie Siegel just beat me up, and I'm part of his label.
Or he could have got a concussion from Benny Siegel beating him up.
Or he got a.
I don't know. As much as Kanye talk, I feel like he would have brought it up.
I mean, also too, but why would you bring up you getting beat up by one of your own label mates, and especially in that in that time period?
Hold on, wait. I don't know if that story is so much true because Kanye gave Benny some money or offered to said he was gonna give Benny some money recently. So I don't know, like,
What'd you just say? He offered, right?
bro, I wouldn't offer nobody anything if you beat me up. Matter of fact,
He
I'd have you
offered.
beat up again if you
He
like.
said, "I'd rather get beat up."
No, I'd have you beat up. Like I wouldn't. I'd repay the favor that you paid me, bro.
I mean, do you remember where Benny Siegel was to Rock Nation at that time?
No. Do you? Yeah,
He wasn't.
he wasn't that. No, he clearly wasn't that valuable because Jay let him go to jail.
Jay let him go to jail, but Benny Siegel was definitely part of the Rock Nation
Family.
empire.
Yeah, 100%.
And then this is around the time, as we seen in the documentary, Ye was their main producer, but
Right, which
he
I feel
wasn't
like-
getting no respect on the artist side.
But
But
I-
everybody was like, "Oh, y'all need a beat."
I feel like Ye producer wise was more valuable than Benny was rapper wise back then. I mean, at that point.
At
in
that time, yeah, I can see that. But I'm just saying, like, if you're just a producer, like, you're just a producer.
Also, I feel like that story would have came out.
I'm telling you.
Like,
Kanye
ain't no way to hide that story. And I feel like
Kanye
I don't feel like
within his
Kanye that type of person
but
that let that just like be a simmering issue.
Y'all gotta understand the industry is.
He said y'all gotta understand.
No, that's what it is. Y'all gotta understand the
I'm
industry.
in the industry.
But there's a lot of things that don't come to light. There's always stories that don't pop up. Like there's a lot of.
You're 100% correct.
There's a lot of things that we see and we might say about like even like Travis Scott and things about like Travis Scott.
Not chill.
Hmm?
Chill.
Oh, okay.
Be cool.
Kanye.
That's what I'm saying. Be cool.
I know it.
I don't know. Kanye don't have a problem
This
outing
is a
people.
Travis friendly show.
I'm a Travis friendly too, but we gotta be realistic.
No. Be cool.
We gotta be realistic.
Okay, I'm trying to change subject. So yeah, Kanye has no
because
problem.
he about to deep dive into
You still talking about it?
industry.
Kanye has no problem.
No, I'm talking about in the industry.
I mean,
has no problem speaking his mind, saying what it is, and I feel like he could have easily tried to spin that or be like, this blah blah blah. I feel like that's his personality. I don't know, but that's what it seemed like. Cause he ain't got no problem airing out everybody else's dirty laundry and saying his piece. I don't think he could hold nothing like that.
I mean,
I feel you. His jaw could have been broken by Benny.
I'm just gonna tell y'all, man. Don't believe everything y'all see. That's all I'm gonna say.
You keep talking about. We know this.
Hey man, this is a friendly.
Hey, funny
this
thing.
is a friendly podcast where we're gonna keep
it
PG.
No.
I'm just keeping it 100%
on
real.
the subject of
That's
Travis. Leave.
Why are you bringing it back
Leave
up?
Travis alone. That's
he
all
left
I'm
it
saying.
alone.
No, I'm just saying he can do anybody else but Travis.
Well, anyway,
what? Let me just ask you. What makes these people? What puts you on this pedestal that these people cannot have?
Travis?
Yeah, like what puts you on this? Like I love Travis Scott
Because I know his mama and
That's
his family and his grandma. Because I don't want phone calls. Because they have my number. That's why.
Go ahead for it. They listen to your podcast?
You said what?
They gonna listen to this podcast?
I don't know who listens to this podcast, to be honest.
If they listen to this podcast, they don't know.
Actually, no. His cousins, yes. His cousin does listen to this podcast.
They don't know. And they can find me. What are they gonna do? I'm just gonna tell them straight up.
No, be cool. Because I had to stop Will from doing some stuff because Will knew some stuff.
Yeah.
I know the stuff y'all know. Just be cool.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just saying like it's a perception.
He's not a bad person.
Of what media will let go.
Yeah.
And that's everybody. 100%. That's Jay-Z. That's everybody.
Bro, first off, if you're in the if you're in the entertainment industry, you're not a Boy Scout.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, going back to your point, Kang, I did find it odd that like they didn't really talk about the details of the
car accident.
Yeah.
He got hit by a car.
Yeah, but I thought they was gonna show more, because I was curious because I always heard about it but didn't know.
We all 2003.
So I thought it was gonna be like a good.
Look between the cracks. Like if we have this documentary and
bro, I
and
feel
they
like
have
through
all
the wire,
this information.
I feel like Through the Wire would have been a different song though.
What do you mean?
If that story is true, I feel like Through the Wire would be a different.
I mean,
song.
he definitely was. He definitely had a car accident, bro. So
I'm saying as far as I feel like that would have been in Through the Wire or something.
I mean, we don't. I'm gonna leave it alone.
We don't know.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to hear how the accident happened. They didn't tell me if like he got hit from the back, from the side, none of that. And I thought it was odd. But
his point exactly.
Exactly. That's why I brought it back up.
His point. All we know is his car got balled up. That's what he says.
Yeah.
I mean, he just used Through the Wire was a great song. That's one of my favorite Kanye songs. I'm just saying.
But they did gloss over that.
He basically used that situation and was like, oh man, I got into this car accident.
Oh,
I'm gonna make a fire song about my return. I'm gonna wrap my life through this.
But okay, Kanye wasn't a celebrity back then.
Whoa.
Like he was
back then.
Like back then.
When's back then?
When he got in a car accident.
He was kind of a celebrity.
No, not bro.
Not for the masses.
Nah, bro.
Not for the masses, but
my
he
man was standing in the middle of Times Square talking about this white dude don't even know who I am.
I mean,
that's
true. All right, but
true.
Okay.
Celebrity is popular.
Okay, if that's what your definition. Okay. I could take.
They went to a whole fast food restaurant.
We
bro was
like,
bro was telling UCLA kids, yeah, Kanye, look me up. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be big one day. You see what I'm saying? So like, I feel like media coverage wise, it was the radio. A black guy car accident. That's what it was.
But when he did get into a car accident. I forgot what LA station was like. Oh, hip hop producer, got into a car accident.
But they found out after he was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
But we talking about the documentary.
Yeah,
and
no,
you
that's what I'm
about
saying.
it.
That's what we talking about. Documentary.
And you saying, oh yeah, I was driving down what you call it, and then all of a sudden this car came from the left. And I didn't see it.
But it
and
wasn't that-
pow,
it wasn't
and then
that-
I flipped over
Hey.
into the ditch and turned.
It wasn't that type of documentary. It was
could've
told.
been.
It also
He could've said
because
something.
it's coming from Cootie's perspective.
Yeah.
And
I
Cameron.
mean,
True.
Cootie could have known everything that went down. and he
Cootie
just
wasn't
couldn't have
there
said it.
though.
But no,
Oh, you talking about I got you.
again,
Okay.
I'm saying like
It's
Cootie.
still a big piece of his career.
I mean,
that was a defining moment of his career.
Yeah.
So
Cause
through
part
the
of
wire, you got to think about what it did for him. You got to think about what it did for him. You got to think about what it did for him. You got to think about what it did for him. I'm not gonna say it again.
I hate y'all.
You just gotta think.
Okay, I'll give you that.
First big song that he home budget, paid for everything.
This is the first big song.
His first big song.
Okay, that he put out. All right, that's fine.
His first, not him producing.
I said that he put out.
That's
That's
what
fine.
I'm saying. As him as an artist,
Uh,
we did see it. His own label shelved him. He was the producer.
after the accident. Yeah, 100%.
He was the producer. How does your own label shelf you as the artist when you're the producer? You've been in all these sessions with people, and they shelf you for a year. That was the defining.
I actually think that was good for him though.
Yeah, it was because it pressured him to.
He polished the album. He got more songs put up, and he the way he made the album.
Yeah,
It's
he literally
Yeah.
learned how
because
to
the
be
first
self-efficient.
half of the album is like him and Chicago people, you know.
Mhm.
But then it like Ludacris, for real, like that
Mm-hmm.
whole little bottom half of the album. It's like, yo, I had to actually like hustle for this stuff. Through the Wire only was made because I was literally rapping through the wire, you know. And
That's what I'm saying. It taught him how to be
the
self-efficient.
fact that you like are even that genius though to like be like, yo, I'm in a car accident. It'd be dope if I made a song through the wire and my mouth was wire shut. Like the fact that your brain can even think of that,
Well, I mean, I
and
feel
you
like
can
when
come
you
up with a, you know.
when you are in that hustle mentality and you like, I gotta get it anyways fit, you're always thinking about the next thing to get you that hype to get
Boo.
you to stand out.
My man had a metal plate in his head.
Okay, and you ain't got nothing but
If
time.
I got a metal
you know
plate
what's
in my
crazy?
head,
True.
no, he did this while he's in the hospital.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
if you're on
No
that
excuses.
frequency
Yeah,
of
that's
like
what I'm saying. He was just tapped
getting
in.
myself
No,
out
100%.
there.
Yeah,
He was just tapped
okay,
in.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get
He
you
knew.
saying, okay.
He was like
Cause plenty of
pain.
dudes rap from jail. So
Pain-
I'm gonna rap from my.
That's
Pain
different.
over.
Yeah,
It's like pain.
his
He
pain.
knew
responses
like, oh, I'm
didn't-
I mean, it
in
was
pain.
numb everywhere.
But
He's like, oh, I'm on pain, but I'm gonna take these pills and I'm gonna get back to just.
Yeah.
doing
I
what
guarantee you,
do.
nobody else would have done that.
I
wouldn't have
mean,
done
I
that.
don't know if you can say nobody else. But
I wouldn't got out of
people-
bed. Had to deal with
I
that.
don't think there's nobody with that type of drive in music at all anymore.
No,
maybe in music, but I'm just saying like certain people.
No,
have
that's
tapped into
wild.
Stuff like that.
no.
Okay.
Wait, you said nobody's
It's a
like that
certain
in music?
personality.
I said that type of drive right now.
He said music.
Uh,
Cause I'm like Jordan played and he was sick. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm saying? If you
I don't think
on
there's any other artist
Kobe,
right now that,
was he
and
really sick? See, was
Food-
Jordan really sick?
Food poisoning.
all right,
No,
no,
he
I'm
went
not
to-
doing this conspiracy theory.
No, because it's in the documentary.
No.
Put two and two together. Just
No,
put it
Kang.
together, bro.
No.
Man, was playing
well, let's
the hangover
scratch
game.
Michael Kobe.
Was his 2 years
Kobe.
out of the NBA 2 year suspension for gambling, or was it just a
I don't know.
retirement?
It's
No.
when you
I'm just-
want it, and when you have that drive, you're gonna do, and you're gonna capitalize on every moment you have. And I feel like that's what he did.
That's
I
not what I'm
I
saying.
low key feel like
I'm saying
that
people don't have
period-
that drive anymore.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's why I feel like he did it. Because we were talking about that before you said that.
Yeah, no. Okay.
But
I
I
mean-
do feel like because they shelved him, they kind of are a pivotal part of like building the arrogant Kanye.
Yep.
They sparked that fire in them.
Yeah, because it's like I had to do this on my own. So when you when someone shelves you
documentary was
and you
y'all
have to
watching?
do it yourself, that's like
you
I
talking
did
about?
this. Like
The
I
boy was
am
arrogant
the
way
ish.
before he got shows.
Yeah, but he wasn't that
at the
arrogant.
producing conference when he was like, they put Kanye on here. They should have just put Ye. I told him to put Kanye West when he had that whole little rant.
But
like that shows
but
you
But
did.
no, because it's like I feel like that's legit. Like I told you that last time. I would do that.
Yeah, I did it too.
Like don't disrespect me.
That's a level of arrogance.
No, that's a respect
That's
thing.
confidence.
No, that's
that's not even
That's a
arrogant.
respect thing.
That's
I'm trying to
more-
build myself, and you trying to label me.
That's more respect because it's like, cool, everybody knows me as this guy who's the producer, right? From the background. Producers don't get the limelight. So he's telling them up front,
gotta
yo,
speak up for yourself.
y'all got to know my name. Like, if I say
Put
my
my name
is
on it.
Kanye West, and you put just Kanye, y'all already kind of like failing, like, the
Y'all
respect
think I'm a
factor.
joke?
Yeah, y'all think
It's a slap in the face.
y'all already off, and then the dude's already performed. Is it Kane? And it's like, no, bro, like you've heard me say it.
You correct him every time.
You correct him every time. Now nobody can correct him. It's almost like, anybody would know how to pronounce his name. Then
It's ingrained now.
yeah.
Shoot, people will run over you in those
I'm with
industries.
y'all. All right. Hey, all right.
No, I was gonna get him on that Michael Jordan and that flu game.
I'm not doing conspiracy theories with you. So, hey, question.
It's not conspiracy.
All right, question.
I haven't seen that one yet. I need to watch that.
I haven't watched it either.
Oh, wait. You haven't watched it? The Michael Jordan one? After you watch it, let's have a conversation. When he goes to the casino the night before those games, let's have a conversation. He got a little drunk. That's all. That's what it is. He came back. You saw it, right? You saw it, right?
My man said he was hungover.
He was.
Oh
Think
my
about
God.
it. Who would if you had
Okay,
the flu, bro?
all right,
Would you go
all
play
right, bro.
a
All right.
basketball game?
They do that. But, all right, I got you.
Wow.
I had the flu.
I've
when I
played
was
football sick. I've wrestled sick. I've done it sick, bro.
Was this a playoff game?
What? The basketball game that
this
he was
was
in?
like a
Just
That's
This is a regular
It's a regular season game, but they not like LeBron and them. They don't take off.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
That's what I said.
When
The
they were
world's
sick,
softer.
they would still come hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were hungover, they would still come hoop.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's your job. Like that's your.
If they went to if they had to go to Vegas the night before to go relieve some stress,
My
they
man.
would still come hoop.
He not letting it
Dennis
go.
Rodman. Dennis Rodman, the main one.
Nah.
Anyway, I had the flu and I was at karaoke the night before drinking, but I didn't know.
See,
I didn't realize I had the flu till
you
the
had
next day.
COVID and you came over here.
yeah.
and
See,
got
when
everybody
COVID
sick
when
before you
COVID
know.
came around, now it's like, oh, don't come around when you have COVID. But people been doing this.
Cause of flu, man.
Bro, I was at the movies last night and you got the little massage, the little button thing. And I was sitting there touching it. I was just thinking, and I was eating popcorn and it didn't dawn on me. I was just like, I ain't got no hand sanitizer. I don't know what's just happened over
You
in
know
the
who,
seats
who
before.
was just there before you.
I don't know. Yeah,
How
like I
clean
don't know.
it is.
Yeah.
You
If
don't wipe
they
the
actually
seat down
clean it.
before
I
you
don't
sit?
know if they was sick or nothing. You said what?
You ain't wipe the seats
Hey,
down.
I'm like you. I'm African, bro.
It's
I don't
called the
have
immune system, Akki.
I don't have that issue.
Live. Immune system. It got you.
I mean, I used to wipe that seat down a little bit.
African DNA over here.
African
you know? Hey, why you take my mic? What's
Because
wrong
I was
with you?
talking.
You just on here
Why don't
because
you
you
talking to
smart
Mike?
and intelligent, okay?
Why aren't you talking to me?
Anyways,
Stop talking to me.
so I'm trying to ask a question. So, all right. I know y'all saw this. I don't know if y'all saw this or not. But on social media, they had like, who would you remove? Ye, Dre, Pharrell, or Timberland?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, who?
Ye, Dre, Pharrell, or Timberland?
Who you
Ooh.
would take out?
Who would you take out?
One got to go.
And everything else?
You gotta ask somebody else, bro.
Who would you?
Yay, Dre.
I would have to.
Tim.
Pharrell's my answer. I'll tell y'all why.
You're
but,
crazy.
But
I'm taking out Dr. Dre.
go ahead. Why?
I
I'm
need
taking out Dr.
California
Dre.
Love, though.
Why you taking out Dr. Dre?
That's
Because
50, that's
because
Eminem.
huh?
That's 50. That's
The
Eminem.
entire Interscope West Coast roster. But come on.
I'm
But he
only
taking
taking
them out.
I'm only taking him out because
Game.
I'm only taking him out because
Kendrick.
I think Dre of all those people in those pool, he's the less versatile to me.
Oh.
To me.
I ain't
I'm only
think
saying that because Pharrell, Timbaland, and Ye can all jump into other genres.
Not
That's
all,
fair.
Not can.
They can.
No, they do.
They do.
They
That's
do.
what I'm
They
trying to
did.
say.
They did.
Yes.
And that's my thing, is just
That's
that's
fair
it,
point.
the versatility. But I wouldn't even put those four. If you were to ask me and there was a gun to my head, I would just sit there laughing like, what do y'all want me to say? Because all four of them are great at what they do. So.
I don't know Pharrell enough.
You don't know Pharrell enough?
Enough.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All the girls
Like
That's
to
my
know
favorite
his,
producer.
To know
Pharrell.
his, like
Yeah.
his real stint, because he does a lot more than the music I hear him saying.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's just by that, I could easily say that. But I know he has influence in places I'm unaware of. So I don't know. I can't give a really good answer on that. But that's what I would say.
See, I don't think
Blindly.
Pharrell got influence, but come on, Greg, what you got?
He
Whoa.
write people's songs.
I need
and
your
stuff.
explanation.
Hasn't
I'm
he
good.
done
I'm gonna
beats
get you.
and
I'm gonna
wrote
get
songs for
you.
people?
Go ahead, Greg.
I need to
Greg,
record
come
this
on, come on.
actually.
It's already recording.
No, I need to personally record this. I
On
need
my
to
own
hear your
phone.
blasphemy.
We just send everybody the YouTube link. It's okay.
Nah, I'm about to, just
He's
before
a
this
personal
pops.
file.
No, I'm not going yet. Greg.
No, I'm
come
waiting.
On. Come on, Greg. Is this an Android?
Boy, this is an
iPhone.
iPhone.
Okay.
It would be Dre
Alright.
or Pharrell though. For me.
Oh, my answer. I mean, my answer was Dre, but I didn't think of the answer he did. I just knew I wouldn't take out Kanye for no reason. I wouldn't take out Pharrell. I sure wouldn't take out Timbaland.
Sure ain't taking out Timber.
They ain't taking out. Nah.
I sure wouldn't
Not
take
the
him.
Virginia boys. Nah.
What's your Dre reason now?
I don't have an actual reason. I just know I wouldn't take the other three.
He's like, I just had to pick one.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right. So because I'm a gangbanger, Dre staying. Because I wouldn't have no gang music. Okay? We wouldn't have none.
California.
Wouldn't be no gang music at all. We wouldn't have no Death Row, no none of that. No Snoop Dogg, none of these,
Yeah,
none of them
that.
would exist. I promise you. Without Dre, like none of that would be as big. Like the West Coast, just delete the
Scene.
entire West Coast rap scene. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, I like your argument.
Like that's why I can't get rid of Dre. Ye has influenced way too many generations of
That's
music.
your boo.
Yeah.
So you can't take
No.
number
Ye,
one.
no,
No,
it's
Ye doesn't.
generational.
Yeah.
Ye
But he
is the
loved
one producer
Ye.
that
Yeah.
like compared to like producer songwriter, like compared to Sean Garrett and a lot of other people, like Ye's the one person who is like literally changed the sound of music through multiple times. The sound of hip hop. The sound of hip hop today is not the sound of hip hop when Kanye first started. Or the sound of hip hop. You know, like Kanye has 808s, the 808s not move
He
hip
got
hop.
them Denzel fingers.
When most of the kids right
Oh,
now,
it
most
did,
of the
yeah,
producers
I mean-
right now,
Yeah,
they
it's
say
hard
what
breaks, yeah.
move they beats.
Yeah, 808's heartbeat.
All right. Right now, he's changing the sound of hip hop. Literally, right now, he's changing the sound of hip hop. His whole first two albums, because the third one that created a whole nother new sound of hip hop too. The first two albums of Kanye is literally all the first two albums of Kanye, Jay-Z's Blueprint, the Just Blaze has off of all that. Everything over, really Rockefeller in general, but just everything over there, Kanye influenced that whole East Coast New York, bump, 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 that little sound, you know? They had a little vibe to it. And then graduation just did wonders for the world. You know, you can't even.
So even after Ye,
Not Timberland.
what Timbaland?
Let's talk about Timberland. Aaliyah, he got me. Missy got me.
Okay, but then if you got those, I really want to know why
Hold on, wait.
you would take off Pharrell.
Hold on, wait.
I really want to know.
Hold on, wait.
He
And
getting there.
Pharrell.
Wait, you didn't finish Timberland.
And he got Pharrell.
Who?
Timberland.
No,
Pharrell said Timberland was an influence to him.
keep going, cause I can.
My
so I
bad,
can.
go ahead.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Nah. Timberland changed the sound of music also.
He sure did.
Timberland, go ahead. I'm
That's
just
a big
saying,
change.
How?
Jay don't have, without Timberland, Jay ain't
How?
really,
Hold on.
without Primo and Timberland, Jay ain't nothing.
How could you say that?
What? Who?
Say
What?
what?
Say what?
How could you say that?
About Tim? Hold on.
Timbaland
Tim
literally
had-
said Pharrell's the only producer that made him
bro,
figure to
I
scope a
feel
sound.
you, my guy.
Pharrell's
Both of them
Outside
say
of-
the same thing about each other.
outside of Snoop Dogg.
It's that Virginia stuff.
Outside
I
of
can't
you
say-
said okay, Dr. Dre.
Pharrell said Timberland made him start making beats though.
When Dr. Dre stopped working with Snoop Dogg, who did Snoop Dogg start working with?
Okay.
Okay, you just said that, right?
Snoop started working with
But
Pharrell
Snoop,
also?
Snoop not the West Coast, bro. Yeah, Snoop worked for real.
So many. When Snoop was about to, his career was almost
Chains
over.
Club.
When his
Oh, no,
whole
that's
career
not-
was
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Jay Z.
That's not. Yeah, this
But when his-
Yeah, but
what's the?
but One in a Million is before Pharrell, ain't it?
But Pharrell,
Yes.
One in a
Yeah.
Million.
One in a Millions before that. But Pharrell had been working with Teddy Riley before all of
What, next, dude?
Teddy Riley.
Is that next?
Teddy Riley.
Is that
She don't even know who Teddy Riley
Oh,
is.
Lord.
That's
Is that next?
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
next. You're right.
Yeah.
It's next.
I want you to know my argument is based off the basic common people.
I know, but
Common people.
We're music.
but that's
heads.
my thing. It's
Me.
like
No, but we're music lovers.
Pharrell is like before all of these guys, bro.
I don't
There
need,
is no
Nah, hold on. Time out.
soundscapes.
I don't
Without
need
that.
to change clothes.
Pharrell's
and
not
go.
before Dr. Dre.
Huh? What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
House Pharrell before Dr. Dre.
I'm talking. Oh, okay. I'm thinking soundscape. You're right. He's definitely not. But Dr. Dre's one sound.
Like Kanye,
I get your argument with the gangster music. I definitely get that.
Did you see the Super Bowl?
I mean, we did.
Did you see the people?
I'm like Dr. Dre. As far as
we did,
Pharrell, like for me, because Pharrell as an artist for me, I can take it or leave him. Pharrell as a producer for me, yes.
What, you keep him?
Yeah, I love Pharrell as a producer. Mm-hmm. As an artist, maybe got like 10 songs at best for me. With Pharrell, yeah, I know. I don't even like that. Yes, Pharrell not like my cup of tea when it comes to like music.
Like I probably will skip through half the song. Maybe the second 2/3.
Hey,
matter of fact,
yeah, I got it.
When I say 10 songs at that, it's mainly NERD songs.
Oh, you got it. I'm not even gonna argue. You got it.
Yeah, this where because Pharrell, it's not Pharrell's fault, bro. It's not.
Pharrell's the god.
Bro, my man made a song called "Happy" for Minions. No, bro.
He made Happy.
Pharrell make happy music.
He made Happy for what the bag showed him, right?
Pharrell make positive music, man.
Does he?
Girls
popular?
Wasn't positive.
It's
but
popular. Positive.
I wouldn't say positive. It's pop. Yeah,
Girls wasn't, but I give you it.
Have you heard "In My Mind," his album?
Nah, I ain't heard that.
Okay, so before you say that, please go listen to "In My Mind."
Bro, Pharrell. Pharrell's a hard thing to swallow.
Pharrell doesn't leave an impression on my soul.
Oh my lord!
And he did Pass the Cavassier part 2, huh? Or was he additional vocals or he produced it?
I said Buster.
No, I said was he vocals or did he produce it?
He made the beat.
That's what I'm asking you.
Right.
Okay.
Ludacris, Southern Hospitality. He made the beat.
I know that one.
It's a list of songs that
Clips,
we could.
I got you grinding.
We can keep going, bro.
No, I mean I got you.
We can keep going, bro.
I got you. I'm just like Pharrell. I feel like Pharrell's missing piece. You can still fill the holes.
What's a missing piece from Pharrell?
I feel like without Pharrell, we can still fill holes.
No, you can't.
I do. I feel
without
like
Pharrell, Snoop Dogg would be out the door.
No, not at all.
Jay-Z would be out the door.
No. Jay-Z wouldn't be out the door. Stop it.
Jay-Z would be out the door.
Stop it. No, yes. He wouldn't. Now you're lying. You're blatantly lying on my podcast.
Excuse me, miss.
You said what?
Excuse me, miss.
I don't care about excuse me, miss.
I did like that song.
Excuse me, miss.
Don't nobody care about that.
Oh my
Bonnie
God.
and Clyde.
Excuse me, miss. That's one.
Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm done.
Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm done.
I'm asking you, Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm done.
I mean, y'all ain't
realizing
that you just had to get rid of the, you only got 4 people. You got
Bonnie and Clyde, though. Come on now.
I'm good.
You said what?
I said it's only 4 people. You gotta get rid of one.
I mean,
so.
hold on, wait.
Y'all chose y'all one.
Pharrell is a hard. Pharrell is like it hurts me to say Pharrell.
It's just
what he just said. Correct.
What he just said, like
bro.
Gangster music.
Gangster music.
I
Okay,
can live my whole life without jamming gangster music.
Woo! Let me help you with the family tree. The family tree of Dr. Dre.
Oh yeah.
Who's the family tree?
What you mean? Who the family tree?
Eminem, 50 Cent.
No, forget that. Eminem, 50 Cent. Forget Eminem, 50 Cent. Them, like no,
because
it go deeper. You got Game. You got Kendrick. Everybody under Kendrick.
Who like
everybody?
Like that? Go ahead.
One of Kendrick's biggest songs is produced by who? Pharrell Williams. We gonna be all right.
That's a song.
That's not his biggest song. Stop it.
It's one song.
Stop it.
And you're telling me I'm supposed to pick these other people?
Stop it.
Over
That's not his biggest song.
That's one of his biggest songs.
Hold on, wait.
I just said that.
You wouldn't have Kendrick without. You wouldn't have Kendrick without Game. Without.
No, you would have
without Drake. You wouldn't.
No. You gotta stop. Kendrick, you have to stop. Kendrick Lamar was already on his way without Dr. Dre, without any of these people's cosign. That's TDE. You gotta stop there. He didn't need Dr. Dre. The Dr. Dre cosign just made his ascension quicker. That's it. We got to stop that one. Did you listen to Section 80? There's no production from Dr. Dre. That's all Soundwave.
I wasn't talking about production wise.
No, I'm just saying the songs. There's nothing from.
This is why I said Game. I'm saying
there's nothing from Dr. Dre.
I said Game.
There's nothing from Game on there.
Game influential wise, like Game, the backstories of how artists get to somewhere.
But you just said gangster music, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's not
gangster music.
Kendrick Lamar was not gangster.
The sound of the West Coast is.
It wasn't gangster music what Kendrick Lamar was doing. Schoolboy Q was doing gangster music.
Kendrick made gangster music. What are you talking about?
Schoolboy Q was doing gangster music.
Pyrus and Crips all got along.
Bro, I'm done. You got it.
Yeah. What's yeah?
I just feel hurt because you.
What's that sound? Yeah.
You got it, man.
Without Kendrick, no Schoolboy Q. TDE wouldn't even be surviving.
No.
TDE would not be bumping.
No, I'm done. You got it. Next topic.
Y'all gonna kill me.
Hey, give me an artist. Give me an artist for real.
Look, y'all gonna kill me, but outside of this, without y'all making me really think about Kanye, I probably would have picked Kanye.
I'm still asking Dr. Dre. Not versatile.
That's good.
As a producer, not versatile. You need versatility. Snoop Dogg did. Pharrell went with Snoop Dogg, Justin Timberlake, to Jay-Z, to Ludacris, to Future, to anybody you can name. Any big act. He's touched with them.
Right. He's touched with them. They were big acts when he touched them.
And then he built up some people.
Who?
Oh, my Lord.
I'm asking you who. No, give me who.
Here's the list, brother.
Yeah, give me the list, because I need to know. I want to know
Clips
who.
was not Clips
Stop
before
it.
Pharrell. Let's go there
what
first.
You mean? Clips, we don't even know who Clips is. Outside of Grinding, name another song by Clips.
Bro, there's a
No, not, hold on, my bad.
There's
Hey,
albums.
Hey, excuse me.
that.
You
There's
know
albums,
Grinding,
bro.
right?
Grinding.
Yeah, what are the songs you know by Clips?
Oh.
Bro, there's other
No,
songs.
average
listener.
average people.
Yeah.
I might know two more that I can't think of.
No, not by Pusha T.
Oh.
I mean, you got Noriega, Khalees.
Stop it. I know you didn't give Nori. Are you kidding me?
But Noriega's best song was a produced song by Pharrell.
No,
that's,
but Nori,
that's what I'm
Nori
trying
was
to
a big artist. That's my point.
But his biggest song was a production-based Pharrell song.
I can't believe I brought this issue. He said Nori. He didn't make Nori.
Beanie Man? Mystical?
Hold on, wait. Talk about.
Shine, bro. It's so many people.
No, you're not giving Mystical. Mystical. No, that's not Pharrell's people.
Mystical, I'm talking about what Mystical made songs, right? He wasn't on a national level. But then you get Shake It Fast, Dangerous, produced by Pharrell.
I know.
And he's able to jump into the mainstream world and get his bread. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, Mystical ain't go to Dr. Dre for a beat.
Okay, producing wise, fine.
Yeah, I can see artist-wise.
Artist wise is where I was talking about overall influence, right?
Is Dr. Dre a really good rapper?
No. I was talking about overall influence of the music.
Music, okay, yeah, I get you.
And that's why I was saying
I'm still not asking. I'm not
because of the family tree of Dr. Dre, whether who you want to give credit to for what, the family tree of Dr. Dre was a strong family tree. Because you not only do you have NWA and all those offsprings.
Do you like Eminem like that?
You said what?
Do you like Eminem like that? Outside of Eminem
Hush,
show,
little baby, don't you
outside
cry.
of Marshall Mathers and Eminem show, what's the best albums? Like, he doesn't have any.
No, actually, you're right.
The Game, same thing.
No. I'm not gonna let you. There's no game blasphemy on here. No,
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Let game go. And
I'm gonna let it go.
You could have said 50 Cent, and I was waiting for you to say 50, and I was gonna let you ride, and I was gonna be like, yeah. But as soon as you said The Game, no sir. The Game is this. You don't like gangster music? It's okay. Because The Game is really the most underrated rapper.
I don't really just like.
Yes.
I thought 50 said he wrote his stuff.
The Game is underrated. 100%.
I mean, my homeboy works for The Game, so I mean, I'm just gonna let it go.
He not underrated though.
Is he underrated?
Have you heard 1992?
I think he's overrated more than underrated.
No, not at all. I don't think people give him enough credit.
I think the people who try to give him credit, like you, are like trying to tell me this, but like outside of the documentary, what other good albums did?
All his albums. I have no
Jesus
bag.
Peace had 2 songs really great. Everything
That's not
else
true
is
at all.
mediocre.
Now you lying. You're lying again. Documentary 2 and 3 were great.
Whoa.
What is it? What's the streets? I can't. Let me get the name.
Yeah, you said you got to go find them on
No.
Wikipedia. Yeah, I know
Wick.
what you're doing. I know what you're kind.
What you talking about, bro? I'm not on the Wick. Yeah, the streets of Compton. That's what I was
No,
thinking
bro,
of.
nobody jammed that one. Nobody jammed.
You crazy? I jam this all the time.
What year was that?
You're transracial.
Roped off. That's why you said documentary, and you can't say documentary wasn't like.
I said documentary was.
No, I'm
his
talking
best.
about documentary 2. You can't say documentary 2 wasn't bomb. The Year of the Wolf. That's the one I was thinking of.
No, sir.
Jesus Peace.
Jesus Peace was all right, but the Year of the Wolf, no, bro.
Yes,
Give me a
you
different
didn't
album.
jam the Year of the Wolf. I can't even talk to you.
No, bro.
I can't even.
Game's cool, but
He got the Blood National Anthem. Like, come on now. One Blood, bro. The guy who killed Osama said he was listening to the game.
You're done, bro. You're done.
That's what the game said.
You're
I don't know. Game be lying to everybody, but still, you know.
Yeah, you do be doing that. Great artist though.
Can't believe Game is a good artist, bro. I look what's it called the last album he just put out. What's his name?
You can't even tell me the name. So how am I supposed to know?
You know which one. My phone frozen. Hold on. You know which
You
one I'm
need to
talking
go
about.
back to that
Born
next
to Rap.
page.
That one.
Next page.
Anyways, what you mean next page? What you?
Notes page. Go back to your notes page.
I'm on my notes. We was here. What you talking about?
You got out.
No, because
No, that was fun.
I was here. We were talking about generational music. And,
That was fun, and I got to record it. So
back to Kanye though, and his influence on the game.
yeah, he did.
No, I'm talking about just generationally.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them. He's definitely one of them.
Like,
And Pharrell worked with him too.
Oh, apparently Kanye said like he hates, and which is probably why we never got a My Twisted Dark Fantasy tour. But apparently he hates that album.
Yeah, he said it's not true to him.
Yeah, he said he likes 808s and Yeezus is like is better to him.
That's funny how he says Yeezus because
You don't like Yeezus?
I like Yeezus, but it took me a while to get into Yeezus. My favorite album from Kanye is definitely Late Registration, and then 808s and Heartbreak.
This tells me all I need to know about you.
Yeah.
At this point.
I mean, what?
It does. Nah, it just that's all I needed. I should have started with that. What's your favorite Kanye album?
I mean, I like College Dropout. It's great, but Late Registration.
I'm not
is,
saying.
I mean,
I mean you good. Like Late Registration and 808s though is a very
those are two best
very
albums.
specific because College Dropout and 808. I mean Late Registration.
Yeah.
As similar as they are, they're not. They're
not,
very
yeah.
two different. They're two different, totally different
Yeah,
albums.
definitely.
Like sonically, you know, like they just.
But I mean, like that's just the tipping points. Like when he did Graduation, like
That was a tipping point.
that was a tipping point. But I mean, 808s and Heartbreak was like just changed the sonics of everything. Like
It did 100%. 808s and Heartbreak
beautiful.
is.
Yeah.
And then everybody was in some type of heartbreak because we was all young. And,
I mean,
and
without
messing
808s
with
and Heartbreak,
with these villains
we don't-
over here.
without 808s and Heartbreak, we
My
probably
heartbreak
don't get
is
So
late in
Far
life.
Gone. The way that stuff sounded.
He said the way that stuff sounded.
I mean,
the vernacular of the the tonality of So Far Gone.
the So Far Gone is cool, bro.
I be trying to challenge y'all to use big words. That's it.
Bro, this is a
Nah, So Far Gone is. I mean, So Far Gone is like. That's I don't know, that's Drake's best album. You know, it's not.
What are you doing?
It's not Drake's best album.
What are you
I'm
doing?
joking. Actually, what's Drake's best album?
Oh no, I'm not going there with you.
No. What do you think
I'm
Drake's
not
best album
going there.
is?
With, me personally, it was Nothing Was the Same. That's me.
No, I'm in agreement. I'm in
Me
agreement with you.
personally.
Okay. All right. Now we good. We in agreement. It's okay.
I mean, no, you should have your own album. You should have your
No,
own.
Nothing Was the Same was literally my. Y'all not see how I was acting at PV when that came out? Oh, okay.
I didn't see you, so
You said what?
nothing.
You actually did see me back then. I don't know what you're talking about. Or you may have been graduated. I don't know. One of
I
the two.
didn't see you.
She probably didn't just see you, bro.
You said what?
I didn't see you.
I mean, we all went to school. We went to a big school. I mean,
We ain't go to big school.
Maybe at school.
I saw all y'all in
to
this
a-
room.
we went
I
to
saw
school-
everybody.
we went to a
Everybody
school
on
where we
campus
all
knew-
saw each other's faces. We may have not, known people's names, but like I'm saying, like
Kang, I interacted with you. What do you?
you interacted with me, but I didn't interact with.
I interacted
Greg.
with her. I interacted
didn't
with
see
Greg. I mean, granted, I knew Greg in high school,
We
but
knew
you
high
know,
school. That's
like
different.
there was the whole campus was like.
See,
Was I the only social person at PV?
I may have followed somebody like Greg on social media. He was probably
social
I don't know.
media. No, socially, I knew everybody.
Yeah, I don't know him,
Oh.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't.
The landscape of the world.
Come on now.
Well,
we
you
was in
know,
the same building though.
I
for a little
knew
bit.
almost
Huh?
all the
We was in the
females
same
because of
building.
Dewan.
Who?
Me and you.
Irvin Magic
We were?
I
Johnson.
did, yeah, I did.
Okay,
I did MS.
Are you
See,
trying to go
that's
to
what I'm saying. See, I can say I was familiar with your.
I probably
face.
seen you a couple times, but I didn't really.
We were
talk
Hobart
about
boys. That's what it was. See, your eyes were opened up wide.
That was funny.
Yeah, Hobart boys.
That should
But I
be a
was on the
song.
other side, mostly though, the music department.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a song.
Hobart boys.
Anyway, so 808s, that's influential.
Cause y'all be
to
in
you?
Hobart, Texas. Hobart boys.
Give me
That'd be
Kanye's album.
fire.
List them out.
Kanye's album.
Your ratings of Kanye's albums.
I'm not doing that. No.
He said his favorite favorites. Come on.
I'm
now.
not doing. The reason why I'm not doing that is because like my favorites, it's definitely like I don't like Yeezus like that. I'm just gonna tell you straight up.
That's cool.
That's
Sorry,
at
you
the
have to
bottom.
be an
He's
angry.
listing them.
You got to be an angry person to like Jesus.
I don't really like Yeezus.
I was running around the schools trying to cause terror to Jesus.
I don't
so
like
it's okay.
any album after Yeezus. I really don't like.
What happened after Jesus?
He had
Big Service, Donda.
Donda. I mean, I like Donda, but I don't like.
You don't like Ye?
I've heard Ye.
Wait, now hold on. Wait, do you not like Ye because at the time of his antics, or do you not like Ye because it's a bad album?
I don't like the album.
What about Kids See Ghosts?
Don't like it.
Why?
I mean, what's there to like about it? I mean, what's there that he hasn't like?
Kids See Ghosts is sonically good, and the storytelling in it is
You
good.
say sonically, I don't like the mixing on it. It threw me off.
Oh, y'all done beat Kanye into the ground.
Okay, I
Oh,
guess.
Lord.
It says Ye versus the world. We only have you here because you're the average person.
Really? Really?
I can just literally just tell you my top 3 albums from him, and
You said 808's Lace Registration. What's 3?
College Dropout. I like Graduation, but I don't think
Did you like my beautiful?
I did. But like, just like anybody else, like, what's the song? Monster was dope. The song that I forgot the long.
Nah, that's a bookend for me.
The what?
So that's a bookend for me. That album.
Youth of the Bookend. What's
It's
that?
a bookend. You front to back. Bookend.
No skips.
No skips.
Hey man, we all got different.
I'm with you on that
ears,
one.
bro.
No skips.
I like my beautiful
No skips.
to our friend. I like that
Like 808,
album, bro.
it got skips for me.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
When I was heartbroken, it ain't had no skips. But 808 now got skips for me. My Beautiful Dark still ain't
Bro,
got
we
no
all
skips.
get older and stuff got. I mean, I skip a lot of
Watch the
stuff.
Throne, no skips. Graduation, no skips.
I skip stuff on Graduation all the time.
Late Registration got skips. Graduation, no skips.
You don't skip Barry Bonds?
Hell no.
That's all go hard.
What? We out of here, baby. What? No.
That's the best song on the album.
Huh? Barry Bonds? Why would I skip that?
That does that.
Who skips that song? I don't even know.
Man.
Honestly, hold on, wait. I was going to give you, if you would have said Champion or Good Life, I'd give you them too.
Why would I skip Good Life?
Because some people get mad at radio played over and over songs.
Yeah, but that's like
So that's
one
why
of
I'm
the best
saying,
songs
like,
on
Good
there.
Life, I give you that. I hate him. Good
just-
Life, I give you that. Champions, I give you that. But
Barry Bonds?
no,
Yeah, I'm skipping that joint.
that's crazy.
Or I'm just going to skip up to, wasn't Lil Wayne on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just skip it to Lil Wayne verse.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a bad song, but I just think Wayne ate him on his own song. That's it.
And then you don't have the personality like Jesus, so you got to pass from me.
No.
You got to have, like, you have to have, you either
Blood on
have to
Leaves-
understand.
Blood on Leaves, though, is amazing.
Yes.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
That's a great song. But
No. It's a good song. I'm annoyed that people like the song, though.
what, Blood on Leaves?
Yeah, because if y'all know, like, he sampled Tonight. Who were the original people who made, like, they remade the the what's that beat? God dang it. He remade the C Murder beat.
Oh, bro, I
No,
gotta.
Tonight.
I gotta do
Hey,
my
you
research.
agree? What's that song y'all them touch the mother hitters? That one. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you're talking about
Right. So tonight, the exact, like, because I think they even credited on that song. There's an EDM group called Tonight. They remade that beat, and that EDM beat. And I was listening to it one day, and I was like, oh, this would be a dope, beats or whatever. Literally 2 years later, Kanye, here he comes.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus, dun, 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 blood on the leaves. I was like, dang, Kanye, dang.
I mean that's what he is. He's a sample god, man.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody can. Yeah,
Yeah, nobody can touch that.
I don't
guy.
think nobody can touch him like that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
interesting.
Greg, what about you, man?
Which question? You had like 3 different questions. And
Kanye song albums. What Kanye albums?
Give me your 3 best.
Give me your 3 best.
my 3 best that I like. Definitely like Fantasy. That's in my 3.
She's so rough in there, guys. Come on. My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Let's see what else. Yeezus for sure.
Greg, an angry person. It's okay.
I am sometimes.
Yeah,
I am sometimes. Ooh, number 3. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
The guy makes a lot of great music. That's all.
That too.
Yeah, you just listen to the songs he featured on or the songs that produced by. It's wow.
Actually, let me go ahead and download this back on my phone.
What?
I'm gonna put Yeezus on here just to make sure I'm not tripping.
A lot of people couldn't get past On Site. And I was like, that's because y'all don't like.
Oh, that was the other trash album. Sorry, Life of Pablo. Good God, that album sucked.
Oh my God.
Great.
This man just
Great balls of fire.
suck on compared to what? Other Kanye albums?
Bro, he had Watch the Throne. That was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
Watch
why
the
I
Throne
asked you to
was
rank your
definitely on
Kanye
there.
albums, but get out and come over here.
No, y'all boring.
No, we not. Get back over here. Greg, so third.
I'm just
I need
the
your 3
people.
Kanye
I'm
albums.
just the people.
Give me your 3 average
I ain't got no
Kanye.
college dropout. That's all I got.
Thank you. Tell him.
I don't be following Kanye. That's the most
Tell
I
him.
had Kanye in my ear.
Yeah, I just put
And then I was like, oh, dang, I do like a lot of Kanye
All right.
songs.
He won't be in your mouth at all next week. It's okay. All right.
What?
Greg, 3. Third.
Watch the Throne. Number 3.
I forgot all about that greatness.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That
It's
was
a
a
lot of
great
songs. I was
I
like,
said
dang.
Watch the Throne earlier. You
I
forgot
No, I forgot. I just forgot.
how great that album is?
No, that was after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Same year, actually.
So I completely forgot about that album.
Literally, I think one came out the beginning of the year, the other one came
Yeah,
out.
but
the
everything after Yeezus, yeah, you can just put that to the side, bro.
Donda. No, you said Donda.
Donda was cool,
I was listening to Donda on the way here. I was like,
Donda,
oh, it's kind
Donda.
of nice.
but
I think
Now that I know
Donda.
things.
I think as a like just sonically, lyrically, and just like well sounded album. I think Donda has that he hasn't done that in a long time.
I agree.
So I like that's where I think Donda was refreshing at. Because even though I do love Ye, and even though I do love Kissy Ghost, like
I don't know how you do it.
what Kissy Ghost or Ye, bro, Ye got like good songs on there, especially towards the end.
Which one is it? Yeah, it was the blue cover.
Yeah, and it said Ye.
Oh yeah,
It's the one with the little bipolar writing on it and everything.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You can definitely
Well,
keep that
I went
one.
to.
Nah, bro, the like the bottom half of that album, right? Like, you can throw away like the first 2 songs and the
It's only
little
7 songs.
I thought about killing myself. Yeah,
Ain't it like 7, 8 songs?
right. So everything after the third song, everything after the third song go hard. I mean, granted, I like the first 3, but I'm saying like in general, if we're gonna just talk about 3 wasteless songs, it'd be those first 3. Everything else actually has some substance and depth and meaning to it, vocally, lyrically, and what's called sonically. You know,
I'm gonna have to listen to it again.
Life of Pablo. It is what it is. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. But I think Life of Pablo was one of them Kanye's. Like, I think Kanye was having like a moment in time where he was not sure of the sound he wanted to go with.
Definitely.
It's confusing.
But
It's definitely.
Life of Pablo.
That's a great word. It's
what
confusing.
confusing? Life of Pablo.
Yes.
It is because you went gospel, then you went like,
Rapping.
you went like up, you went like upbeat kind of, and then you went drill, and then you went
No
like old school
consistency.
hip hop. You know, Life of Pablo actually was kind of like all his albums. Like just take some songs off all his albums and put it on one. You know,
Kanye's
Granted-
greatest hits.
granted, I jam Life of Pablo, like but Life of Pablo got skipped. It's not bookend.
You should do yourself a favor and just go
What?
ahead and remove that one.
Nah, bro, because I like 30 Hours.
Oh, see,
The one with him and Andre. Dun, 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 dun. 30 Hours.
Nah.
You don't like 30 Hours?
Nah. John.
How?
I like Fade off of Life of Pablo.
I mean, Fade was cool, but how do you not like 30 Hours? Like, the beat was great. And then
bro,
he was
a
like,
lot of songs have great
no,
beats,
but bro,
man.
he was like rapping on that. It's
a
not
lot
like
of
he
songs
was.
have great beats.
That one, he was actually like going. No, you're a good on rest. Stop moving my hand.
Excuse you?
Look
It's
here,
your
voluptuous.
tone. It's your tone.
Be cool. I don't know. We talked
It's your
about this.
tone.
I don't even know why you acting like this today. Golly.
You got on your Kanye vibe. You calm
Yeah,
down.
that's what happened. You started coating this guy, him and Dr. Dre, and then gangster music, and you started.
My true colors started.
Yeah, you gotta be like Pharrell, be a little smooth, a little chill, man.
Please.
That's what he is. That's why he's the fountain of youth. That dude's like almost 50 years old. He looks 20.
Ain't he married? Pharrell married, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a reason he married.
I mean,
He not stressed, bro.
It ain't nothing to do with stress.
I mean, actually,
There's
he's smooth. He cool. The other two, they get women. I don't know.
He looks his age to me.
Wait, you said you're disrespectful.
The thing is that people try to act like they don't know what black people age look like, and then other cultures aging.
That man, 48 years old, looks 20.
So
No, he don't. Not if you look at real pictures.
He don't look like
he don't look like he aged. I give him that.
age.
No.
So question.
His eyes.
After seeing the doc and everything, and like
Y'all looking at touched up photos.
So we know in hip hop, obviously, you see black people, right? But like EDM, right? Like how I'm making a whole EDM EP, you don't really see black people over in EDM like that, right?
Not really.
No. Do y'all feel like the whole what is it? Let me hold on. I have it written down. Give me a second, so I have my actual words.
Have I ever heard of a black EDM artist? The
know.
only person I can think
one.
of is probably Labyrinth, who helps with
That's the DJ, right?
Yeah, but he helps.
Oh,
with Euphoria.
That's I
There's
just
a
heard
couple
of
of
black.
there's a couple.
But
black.
he jumps into.
There's a couple of black like DJs, like house DJs and stuff like that, but they're not like true like
just
producer
EDM.
EDM, you know. Yeah. Oh, if you never saw anybody who looks like you doing what y'all do, would y'all do it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
If you never saw anybody who looks like you doing what you wanted to do, would you do it?
Yeah.
So I guess for you that'd be engineering, because everybody black sells CMOS.
That's not what I do. I was doing CMOS before it got real popular.
I said everybody black sell it. Oh yeah, you're actually whatchamacallit. Camille is a
Cause I first
what's the
got
people
the
who like
idea
be
back
first to
in
the party?
2016.
The people who like be there first, like
A vet.
No, like the people who kind of
Pioneer?
like yes,
Pioneer,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you're a
say
pioneer.
I'm a pioneer.
You're a
but
pioneer of CMOS.
I would say I'm a vet.
A vet, not a pioneer.
I mean, cause I got the idea back in 2016.
Yeah, you're a pioneer of CMOS.
Oh, see, you early.
Yeah,
Not
you're a
that,
pioneer,
no,
bro.
I got the idea then. I
See.
didn't do it till I had the time, which was March 2020.
Wow. I ain't even heard of CMOS.
I feel like
until-
you've been doing it for a while.
I didn't hear
now.
about CMOS until like
It
2019.
wasn't 2020.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, cause I seen
It
you.
was
I seen you
2020.
post
I hear
on
CMOS, I
Instagram
started
about it
dealing
for a
with
long
them.
time, though.
Yeah,
Them-
that's
yeah,
when
I
I
ain't-
first got into CMOS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2016.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
well,
posting
yeah.
on it way before. That's
Okay.
what I mean.
I'll
Like
take that.
you started selling in 2020, but that's not when you like start actually
You right.
posting
You
and
right.
putting it out there.
I'll take that. Thank you. Yeah,
So
that
like I
was
said,
2016.
pioneer. You're a little pioneer.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, you said yeah, you would.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if you never saw no black engineers, you would go.
Why not?
That's
Be
what
the
happens
first
when you
one.
follow your heart.
Why not?
When you follow your passion. When you
I mean, this
follow-
industry right now, there's still not a lot of black engineers.
Hey,
still.
bro. Hey, people don't realize that. And when I was at Full Sail, I kept trying to tell people the difference. I was like, I'm like, y'all know this, like, because some of them would, like, come up there and want to make beats, or they, like, had inspirations being rappers, stuff like that. And I'm like, y'all know this is, like, they say recording arts, but I'm like, it's just a glorified engineering program, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what this is. I was like, y'all are learning how to mix and master in the studio, set up studios, all the different engineering aspects. Like, that's what y'all doing. I'm like, y'all do know this. They don't listen though.
I mean, a lot of people now want to learn how to engineer just so they can rap now.
Which it doesn't make your skills better.
It doesn't make your skills better because you're gonna learn how to do one thing. And
You
you're gonna
can't
keep doing-
process your brain can't process two things at the same time.
Yeah, you're gonna keep doing the same thing. You're gonna be like, oh, I just need, cool. I know how to turn the auto tune on, bad. And it's like, no, bro, you gotta learn how to.
Getting bad habits.
Right.
You know.
Because even with the EDM EP, right? Like, I've been, like, this first one, I wasn't going to do no lyrics, but I was like, man, one of the songs I came up with, I came up with it from lyrics, And I was like, all right, cool, I'll do lyrics on this. But then some of the other songs, I was like, as I'm like just playing some of the stuff for people, whatever, and just listening, some of the other stuff, I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I do need to add little lyrics here, little lyrics there, to just make it, give it that actual, like, big house, like, festival vibe,
Mm-hmm.
And so I could, we play this, and it's like, it go hard.
What's your artist name?
Blackout?
Blackout. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I thought you was like running. That was like a running name. You can really run with that.
What, Blackout?
Blackout, yeah.
No, that wasn't a running name. That's
That's a real name. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was. I saw your
Nah.
page and I was like, oh,
No, I'm not. No, that's for real.
that's for real. Oh,
Nah,
that's
Camille
tight.
did my drops. I had to do the little drops and everything for me. Yeah,
That's tight.
yeah,
Yep, every time one of them drops, my bank account better ching.
yeah. You know,
Dang,
Royalties.
she got a BMI? You signed her up? Bro. Hey, bad practices. Bad practices.
we a little death row over here. You know,
Sure is.
360 deal.
Death Row? You mean those guys, Dr. Dre, the one that you just said? Oh, never mind.
Snoop Dogg.
yeah, them
Bad
guys.
practices, man.
Yeah, them. Hey, you know, I'm actually kind of mad that he bought Death
I
Row.
should learn my
Why?
I mean, okay, no. For Snoop, it was a great. For me, I was mad because I knew it was for sale.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been, like, for the past, like, 4 years, I've been trying to figure out
Once
how to
they
even get money to, like, buy it. You
once
know?
they sold the studio to Mixed by Ali, I kind of knew that was coming because the studio held all the records on those SSL boards and all that stuff. Like that was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ali bought it. He named it No Name Recordings now.
But they kept all those records on those.
Well, you know how I forgot how they used to keep. I don't know if it was like floppies or like ADATs or whatever they used to call them.
Right.
A lot of those are still there. Like a lot of
No, that's what I was saying. I didn't realize that they just left those there. I thought they maybe
Bro,
had them in, like, storage or
That's
something.
part of that.
Because those are the masters.
Yeah, they're still there, but they're not there anymore when Ali bought it.
Okay.
They removed everything, and I don't know if they went to Sugar. I don't know who it went to. I just know it's not there anymore.
Which a lot of people don't realize that's how masters came about. But
Yeah.
I was like, y'all do know masters was like, that's because you had the master copy of it.
Yeah, bro. You would give one to the radio station, but you would still have this one like
Yeah.
I don't know, CD, whatever it may
it's
be.
the true form of whatever it is.
And it usually had the final song plus the acapella plus the instrumental
Nice.
plus a clean.
Mm.
Yeah. It's a lot that goes into this crooked world called music industry.
Not cricket world.
It is.
What's your impact? What you want your impact to be on the music industry?
Shoot, like I want to. What you were just, when I was just asking about BMIs and things like that, we need to fix that. We need to fix the business.
Bro, I've been trying to fix this with you since
2015.
No.
You're talking about on a surface level. I'm talking about global. We need to fix business all the way.
Bro,
We need people. We need
all we can
songwriters
do-
to get paid. We need engineers to get paid. We need people, not just the artist and the producer. There's so many other people behind the scenes that do more work that need to get paid. And not just get paid, they need to get paid just as much as, if not more than the artist. So, like Neo. Everybody knows Neo was a songwriter beforehand, right?
right.
All right. So when, y'all know what happened when he wanted to drop his own music, those labels was like, nah, you're going to be bigger than Beyonce, who he was writing for. And he was like, yeah, that's the point. Like, I know I'm a good writer. So he had to literally fight for his spot to get out there. And then when he got out there, that's when labels wanted to drop him and this and that.
So, what is the
whole thing is we don't need gatekeeping anymore. We need everybody to get paid almost equally and rightfully.
But why they do that? What's the purpose behind that?
When you're a songwriter, I mean, you're giving inspiration to these artists who probably can't write in the moment, right? But you're
Capitalism.
It's
That's
capitalism.
Greed.
that's the short
It's
answer.
greed. Capitalism.
It's not greed. It's
It is
capitalism.
greed,
It's
bro.
not greed, bro.
Come on.
It's
so
not.
So they want a piece of the pie, and if you're the artist, then we're not getting as much.
I mean, why wouldn't the songwriter get a pie?
It's the reason that they try to sign artists to 360 deals and all these crummy deals. It's you're giving the artist like you're
Like, why didn't they want him to be his own artist?
you're putting so many
Okay,
because
so-
they don't want to take away from Beyonce.
Okay, so if you
Yeah,
have the
that's what I said.
influence, it's like any other songwriter. Carrie Hilson, Neo. There's another girl now, Nisha Charles.
They want a piece of the pie. If he's an artist, they can't get it right.
Yeah, if you're a songwriter,
They should get a piece of the pie.
You're not the face. You're not the figure that's out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're just Beyonce can sing, but maybe she needed some inspiration, some influence to write a song on this beat. So she gets a songwriter who's like, "Oh, I got something." He goes and pens something or records
Intellectual property.
and then she's like, "Oh, I love that. I'm just gonna change a few words," and then it's her song now. But he doesn't get the glitz and glamour.
He don't get songwriter.
I mean, you do, but some people don't get paid. You might get a credit, but what's
Yeah.
the credit gonna do?
So they're
Wait,
mad because
I
so
pay you
they're-
for exposure.
Stop.
Some-
Some of them get
So-
paid, some of them get rewarded.
But overall,
I pay you
it's
in exposure.
It's not consistent overall. Some songs that Neo wrote for Beyonce, he didn't get paid for. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying, like, him as an artist, he can still write songs for people.
yeah. If
So
it's just,
I don't see the problem. Why blackball him when he tries to,
I mean,
or not blackball, but why make it difficult? That's what I'm trying to understand.
why make what difficult?
Because you said that they didn't want him to be an artist. I'm trying to figure out why
Why not make him an artist?
they didn't want him to be an artist. You said
Well, if
people
you're-
were dropping him when he tried to.
If you become an artist, right, you're gonna focus on your music now. You're
Yeah.
gonna focus on your art. So when these other artists are asking for your services, you're not gonna give them your best material. You're gonna give them the stuff that you want to just give.
So
away.
it's the artist that did it or the teams?
I mean, the artist works for a label. The label works.
No,
with
I'm
the
saying
artist.
like, was it the other artists that were trying to?
No, it's a label.
Oh, okay.
It's the label.
Because they're not getting a piece of the pie,
Yeah.
right? You're not fueling their hits.
That's
Which
pretty
is
much
why I told you we start on label.
it. No, it's more than that.
No, it's not.
Why?
It is.
It's not, because if we start on label,
People start labels all the time.
Right,
Somebody
but-
just started a label while we were just talking. That's what I'm saying. That
I'm
doesn't
with you.
matter.
No, but the type of label I wanted to start was to where we are making sure that we're changing the industry. The bigger we grow, the bigger the influence we have on it.
I'm just gonna tell you. You know about Empire.
Yeah.
Empire's a great.
Most
label.
of the artists are dead.
Not most.
And Empire is more, are they really a label or distribution?
It's distribution, but
Right.
Ghazi is like he acts
That's
as a
not the
label
show.
head. So he actually goes over and works with artists hands on. It's not his fault that these artists don't want to let go of their personal life. He tells them that's why I like to sign artists like that, because it's authentic. It's nothing. It's nothing that he has to create a story about.
Literally every artist who's dead right now. Said literally every artist who's dead right now.
What is what?
They were distribution through Empire.
No, it's not. It's a few. Not everyone.
It's not a few. Wasn't Mo on there?
Mo3, Young Dolph,
Keep going.
King Von.
Keep going.
That's 3.
No, I think Pop was on there too.
Pop Smoke?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but I think.
I don't know about Pop Smoke.
There's
Pop
like a
Smoke
list.
was a weird death.
I think X was on there too.
X was
Extent
definitely.
sanction or whatever.
Yeah. Who else?
He definitely was on there.
Come on. That's what I'm saying. Every
Well,
artist
damn,
who's
that's a
been.
lot.
But there's plenty other artists that are on there that aren't dead. Toby Lou.
Okay. Yet.
What? No, don't say yet, bro. Come on.
Okay. I won't. Nah, I'm about to say. Because Universal Music Group really got the larger majority share of the record label industry.
Yeah. They.
And that's where everybody follows, everybody takes suit from whoever got the largest share of the record industry. You know?
Mm.
The record industry has always been a crummy place.
Yeah.
And it's a combination of A, people not understanding the business, right? B, it being a made up business to begin with, and it being like it was made to be a predatory practice business.
Yeah.
There was never not one point that it wasn't predatory. It was predatory when Beach Boys was in there. It was predatory when the Beatles was there. It was predatory when Elvis was there. It was predatory back when what's it called? Dang, I can't even.
What label was that?
I can't even think. Huh? No, I can't think of. I mean, we can go back. It was predatory back like when Beethoven and Mozart's and,
Yeah, I mean,
and Wolfgang and all them. You know.
It's just one of those things. Like, no matter what, you can't really change everything, but you could start by doing better practices of starting with paying people rightfully. The equal pie. A lot of this stuff is not equal anymore.
Is it?
It's not.
I'm just asking, cause like when you really think of a label, like think about how much cost it. Like, hey, think about how many labels, like how many artists a label does have on their roster, right? And then think about how much resources they're pulling from the label to do all this. Like the label's spending a lot of money on these artists
They are, but they make a lot of money.
to recruit. I mean, you got to recruit, pay people. Yeah,
I mean,
I-
what's Asylum under?
I feel like if you go look at the books, it's not as bad as you really think. And I feel like that's where people, bro, you can't, cause like most people lose their money because they don't know what to do with their money.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still pretty bad, bro.
Bro, once you hit 1 million, if you can't make it from there, you just bad at money and you don't deserve to have it.
MC Hammer would have an argument with you.
$1 million these
Bad at money.
Yeah, he was definitely bad at money.
What? Huh?
1 mil these days.
It's nothing.
Nah, it's something.
No, it's nothing.
It's something.
No, it's not. It's
One
nothing.
1 mil is definitely something, especially if you give it to the right stockbroker.
I mean, it's
I'm
something.
talking about music. You talking about a stockbroker?
No, I'm talking about what to do with your money after. $1 mil is something.
No, it's not.
Trying to get
If I pay you as an artist $1 million,
It's not a lot.
it is because I'm covering.
Virtually, it's not
I'm
a
still
lot.
covering your costs and everything else.
It's virtually not a lot because it
Why
depends
not?
on what. Okay, what are you gonna do with that million to make it to flip over, right?
Right.
So
That's where I'm saying people are
You're coming
financially
with-
irresponsible.
you're coming with this million that you're still gonna have to pay all these people who have a piece into your pie again, lawyers, attorneys, all
Well,
these
and
other things.
you saying you took the $1 million home after everything, right?
Or you saying million and then
In the bank.
do what you got to do with that million,
That's
right?
how I took it.
Let's say million after everything.
Isn't music stuff?
So you're taking $1
expensive?
million home.
Music,
It's
it all,
expensive, ain't it?
it all-
Videos.
It
the
is.
process,
time.
the
Yeah,
process
and the
of
label
music,
covers the cost of most of that.
the process of music is expensive.
So you're saying $1 million
It's
and
actually
you
not.
have
That's my
someone
other biggest.
representing
No,
you?
it's not. That's my biggest gripe though, because the process of music is not expensive.
When you think of your process of music, I'm talking breaking down everything from a studio, buying stuff,
You
the
don't-
right equipment,
Okay. All right.
marketing.
He evidently is saying the label's gonna pay for that.
No, they're not.
That's
They're
what
not-
he said.
not-
Because
not-
that's what that was my
Not all the
argument.
time. Not realistically.
That was my argument.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're not gonna.
Once
pay
you
that.
buy music equipment, though, you're fine.
No, you're not.
You are because it's
No,
not.
you're not.
You don't have to enhance your equipment all the time.
That's not true.
Why?
Because the test of times, like everybody doesn't use SSL boards and things like that anymore. Everybody's using computer and whatnot, right?
This makes it even easier.
Right. So when you buy this, and you have the normal person to get on this, the quality of music is starting to degrade because now everybody's got a MacBook and they think they can get on GarageBand and make a song. That's my thing.
I think the education is what's degrading the lack of the quality of music. So like the education is not.
It starts with it being accessible to people. Again, you
I
can
mean,
go to
I can
Garage
say
Center
the
right
same thing
now.
for film, right?
You can buy
That's what I was about to
this.
say. Film is.
Yes, I can
not
say
what
the
it
same
used to
thing
be.
for film,
Yeah, I mean-
right? I can make the same
It's
argument.
easily accessible.
Is it accessible?
Matter of fact, yeah, I can make the same argument. I'll have a conversation with somebody about some film and just shooting on film and some other shows and stuff to shoot on film. And I was like, yeah, I was like, shooting on film. I'm like, I was like, I feel like you wouldn't have half the filmmakers you have today if we still had to shoot on film because none of them would know how to tell a story then.
Yeah. Mhm.
And it's accessible, but at the same time, you still get great stuff out of digital. From the ones who know how to make it, from the true storytellers.
Yeah.
Same with music. If you're great, you're great, no matter what.
I mean, yeah, that's what.
But there's saturation, right?
No, but our whole point for money was, my whole point is, when you start taking home money, if you take home, when you start taking home 25,000 plus, that's it.
I think you're speaking in terms of that.
Like, you can do stuff with it.
I'm thinking you're speaking in terms of what you're hypothetically speaking on.
I'm
rather
saying-
than what's actually being going on.
What do you mean?
Because labels aren't giving out money like that anymore. One, they're not just giving $1 million budgets. To
Yeah,
people.
they're not, but that's also a good thing.
Yeah, but
'Cause
that's
that means
also
they
a bad
can-
thing
huh.
now because they're expecting more artists to be a little bit more self-efficient,
Fully developed and
have
everything.
teams behind them.
Yeah, actually, I was
already
talking.
have money, have some kind of capital already growing behind them, which is i.e. a fan base
Yeah.
that's already generating merch or some kind of sales and things like that that they can just attach themselves to.
Yeah.
Labels they're not building anybody no more.
Yeah.
They're literally grabbing people off the internet. They're like, oh,
We
you
can
have
almost
100K
say-
people? Cool. I'm going to grab you and this 100K in a year. I want to make it 500K so you guys can sell
But you can
more
almost
merch.
say that labels never just really grab people like that.
They used to.
They bro, they didn't.
It
used
used
to.
to be talent. Like
They used
They
to.
they were. That's what I'm saying. They were.
That's what do
talented.
you think an A&R, what do you think they used to fly an A&R out to do?
Right.
They'd find somebody who was like unknown, untalented.
No,
like,
not unknown. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like unknown people. They
It
had some
was-
type of buzz. They had some type of talent still.
Yeah, but
it's just
in
not
that
in
town,
the. It's not in
that's
the.
it.
They didn't have social media. That's why social media is different.
Yeah, that's why it's all
That's why
different.
it's different now, though, because now your buzz is not just in your town. You can, if you can
Yeah,
expand
if you can get
on,
on the
social
in-
media
yeah,
or through the internet,
yeah,
then
you're
yes,
good.
that's the labels are gonna pull you. You could have done the same thing
Yeah,
without
but
social
it's
media.
like I feel like with the social media, it is watering down the talent. because they're more on the pop like numbers. It's numbers.
They'd
It's not about the talent.
rather pick a mediocre artist with a big fan base who probably has not as much talent, but he's probably doing other things with his music career, i.e., making TikTok videos and it's like some personality or some influencer.
Yeah, you got the
it's
followers.
easier to give them the money and figure out if they can do it than finding actual talent who doesn't have a fan base, but he has the talent, you know. But they don't want to. They don't want to.
Hold on, wait.
They don't build up like
American
If they don't
Idol.
have a fan base, how
American
am I
Idol.
supposed to find you?
that. I mean,
What
That's
they used
what.
to
That's
do.
what. A&Rs used to find you through a fan base. They found you through some type of buzz.
A&Rs.
Yeah,
the
but
whole-
talent buzz, not popularity buzz.
Yeah, the whole aspect of what an A&R does has changed dramatically in the past 20 years because of the internet.
Yeah, because they don't actually go out anymore.
Yeah, but back in the day,
They see who's good online.
they didn't care if you had 100, 100,000. They were like, oh, that's talent. We just need to put you in a room with X, Y, and Z producers.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that, but talent ain't.
We
There's
make
not too many
you.
talented people still. I feel like the talented people are still breaking through. That's my
They
argument.
are, but I mean, look at this. Look at Houston. There's so many talented artists that can't break out.
Yeah.
Woo! I wouldn't say that, but okay.
There's a lot of artists that can't break out.
Give me one.
Of Houston?
Yeah.
I mean, what's your escape like?
I'm asking you. Give me one.
I guess whoever you're impressed with
Yeah.
that you think
who-
should be
give me
mainstream.
one of your Maybe I don't know.
If somebody had the out scope,
Toby broke out.
Toby didn't break out. Toby did his own thing and he built a fan base.
He still broke out.
He built a fan base.
Broke out.
He didn't break.
That's breaking out.
I'm not talking about you. You're saying like, okay, hold on. You're just saying
Then what's?
somebody who.
I don't think Toby want to be signed either. So
Oh, you just said tell me somebody
who broke out? Yeah.
who didn't break out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who should break out.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Toby.
That's what I'm saying. Toby broke out. So who else are you saying?
Who should break out
Yes.
of Houston?
Yes.
I mean, there's plenty.
Kirko
of
had
There's
broke
plenty of
out
artists,
when he
bro.
broke out.
But you're gonna be like, you don't know them, so I don't want to say names and be like, oh, you don't
Say
know them.
them,
Just
bro.
because you don't know them,
It's not that. It's
it
not.
it devalues.
I know a lot of other artists in Houston.
But it's
Just
gonna devalue.
give
what
me
you
somebody.
feel.
No, it's not. It's not gonna devalue what I feel at all. Give me-
Dende. Lily Aviana.
I know Lily.
Yeah, should be breaking up. Has a fan base. People just don't like her.
Why?
Don't like her or music.
No, people. She doesn't just be on internet like that, like to push out like stuff. She don't put herself out there.
But
like
does
that.
she perform still, or
She
does she
performs
have
all the
music?
time. She's about to be on. She's a South by Southwest cover artist. She's about to be.
Then
out
she's
there.
gonna break out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she's been doing this for so long,
How long?
almost 6 years.
That's not that long.
Some people have broke
Toby
out
hasn't been
within
doing music
6.
for long that either. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah,
It
bro.
doesn't matter.
Toby has been doing music
It
for that
doesn't
long.
matter.
No,
at
he
this point.
hasn't. Toby started doing music in 2013. How do I know that? Because I started interning.
Hold on, wait. Time out.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, he hasn't
But
done that.
think
that
about-
long, bro.
That's long.
He didn't really start
How
getting.
many years? Wait, what year
hold
is
on,
it?
hold on. He
Megan
didn't-
Thee Stallion wasn't.
He
rapping
didn't
that
start
long.
getting
wasn't.
traction until he started going on tour with E.T. the hip hop dude. He didn't start doing that.
I'm with you, but follow me.
But he wasn't even
That's
doing
still
music.
long, bro.
He wasn't doing music then. He was literally doing spoken word and like that stuff.
By the time he broke out to the world, it's been a long time. You just said 2013.
Yeah,
We're in
but
2022. That's
20,
almost
2013
that's 9 years.
of not actually really doing music until really 2016. That's 6 years.
I was gonna say
It's the same-
2016 next.
It's the same amount of time
That's-
Lily's
it's
been
funny
doing
how me and
music.
you were about to say the same dates for him. That's
the
my
same-
point.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't. That's you keep saying like. It's a chance. It's luck, bro.
It's not.
It is luck.
It's not luck. Because
It is
Kanye
luck,
proved to
bro.
you if you just push and fight the forces, you'll
It's
be fine.
luck, bro. Because you can be talented, and people still won't attach to you.
Bro.
Like who the right ears, the right people to say, "Oh yeah, you're the one." It's luck, bro. Because Toby's dope and all this stuff, but I think Dende's a better artist than him overall.
What's Dende's issue?
And Dende needed a team.
Does he have a team now?
He has somewhat of a team. He
What
has
is-
like a label that's helping him now push,
Uh-huh.
and now he's getting up there. But he could have been broke out years ago. He did songs with all these
Because
other
you
people.
need. I mean, you're right. You do need people to help you push, but you gotta figure out. Nowadays, it's not. I feel like nowadays it's easier because it is easier. There is no excuse if you're talented.
No, there is. Because if you ain't got the funds, no team, or you don't have, or you're not a social media based artist, a lot of artists don't like getting on social media.
Hey.
A lot of artists are seeing that social media is
it's a toxic place.
A very connect to mental health, bro.
It is.
A lot of people are
It's taxing.
It's
a
toxic.
lot of people are jumping off of that. So that's why I'm saying, like,
I keep trying to figure out every day how to delete my social media.
but there's people on here who don't get on social media all the time. Like, don't ask Jen. Jen don't get on here all the time. Jen should be blown up. Jen's been doing it long. He's not blown up. There's a lot of people, and I don't like to name artists because it's like, cool, like, doesn't matter if you know them or not, but they can be known in a whole nother state or another country, and they're big there, but they're still not blown up. Just
I
like
feel you, bro.
Like Nipsey, before Nipsey even blew up in his own city, like, he was getting flown out to Europe and stuff to do shows. Then nobody was jamming. Nobody was screaming Nipsey Hustle Forever back in 2008 when he was doing it, or in 2009. But he was already going on tour in Europe in 2010 and stuff. Everybody was just late to the party. When he dropped Marathon Continues and all that, that's when everybody, I've been a Nipsey fan.
Nah, you 100%. Everybody was late when he dropped Marathon.
So, it doesn't really, that doesn't give me anything. Like, the breaking out part is just, if a lot of these A&Rs did their job the right way, which I'm trying to just get back to, a lot more talented artists would blow up quicker than the trash that, I don't want to say Pooh Shiesty, but...
And they're all the same.
They're all the same. Everybody does the same. What makes Pooh Shiesty better than somebody else?
He rolls with the sound right now, bro.
Pooh Shiesty's not good.
Bro, it's the Kanye effect. No, it is. It's the Kanye effect. It's the reason why Kanye had to work so hard to break out.
Why?
I mean, Russ
What's the
didn't.
Kanye
Because
effect?
people didn't, but Russ still ain't. We can argue and say Russ still ain't that popular.
Russ ain't that popular.
I said we can argue and say that. Like you can make a case. Russ is sure, but we can make a case for it.
I feel like the Kanye effect is not the effect right now because the industry's different.
It is. It's not different. Industry wants drill music right now. That's the same thing that when Kanye was trying to break out, they just wanted gangster rap. So if you're not really making that type of music, they don't really care as a rapper.
I mean, I also feel
like they were labeling people back then versus now they're more open.
No,
but I'm not in the industry.
And it also feels like what you're listening to, like Rockefeller Den was definitely catered to that, but they had other labels doing other types of music. It's just a matter of what people wanted to hear.
I feel like they just because of the producer thing.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what his thing was. It was
Nah,
just because
Kanye,
he was labeled.
Granted, Kanye would have fit on Ruckus, but
Kanye wasn't at first coming out as like a rapper. He got into the game as a producer, so he just wanted his foot in the door, which he did. But then he was trying to flip it, and was like, "No, I want y'all to recognize me as an artist, as a rapper, as a dude who can get on the mic and do what he does." And it was like, "Nah, bro, you're just a producer." Yeah. A lot of people aren't doing that. A lot of people, like, again, Dende, Lily, and all these people, Toby, they're coming in one trick pony. They all sing, they all rap, they all do that. None of them are trying to produce. None of them are trying to do other things, except Toby. Toby's trying to direct. And like direct videos and stuff, but that's a different story. So it's a little different. But
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I mean, we can go all day about this. It's just
clearly.
I mean, cause but
there's just so many.
You 100%. We could go all day about this because the industry is so it depends on the perspective you're looking from the lens.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. I always just tell people just wherever you're looking at it from, you got to just kind of try to look at it at different scopes. Because if you look at it through one perspective, your opinion is always going to focus on just that. But you got to look at it from how other people are trying to come into it.
Oh, I need a new hoodie.
So
man, I got to go to Atlanta.
Yep.
Hey, have y'all seen the Lakers show? The new show on HBO Max?
No, I want to. What's it called?
It's Winning Time.
Winning Time.
The Lakers story, I think, something like that.
I need to.
Me and Camille, the only ones that watched
HBO,
it.
sure.
HBO Max. Yeah. HBO Max.
HBO, okay. So they cussing in that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a great show. They cussing, having sex, all that good stuff. It was a good show. I mean, it's like the first episode was good, but it's like when they drafted Magic. That's the first episode.
Oh yeah.
It's literally the story of the Lakers.
They're definitely gonna have to go into Magic Johnson.
No,
because I thought it was his show.
Who?
What? I thought it was Magic Johnson's show.
Yeah.
Nah, because it starts. It's funny because it does start with here. I think it's starting at just first whatever scene. Spoiler alert. It started whatever the first scene, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like I think when he got the news that he had AIDS.
That was the first scene?
And then that was the first scene, and then it jumps back to like the
Starting
game.
over.
Yeah, where
Day one.
when Buss buys the Lakers and
Day
when
0.
Magic had just won the championship and everything.
I forgot Jeen-yuhs died about the Lakers. Yeah.
I thought that Jerry. Well, I didn't even really learn about Jerry West until Kobe died, and I went into like deep podcasts and YouTube videos and stuff about Kobe. Then I learned about Jerry. So that's all I know. But it was just funny how they depicted him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was funny how they depicted him.
They need to switch it to Kobe instantly.
How they depicted Jerry?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
You don't think so?
No.
I honestly don't understand why it's Jerry.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why it's Jerry either.
He lost to the Celtics so many times.
It seemed like
No,
they
he was
just
one
threw
down
it
the
to him,
finals.
like that MVP trophy where he was mad.
We could put anybody else but Jerry West on that thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I
don't
think Jerry
understand why
West
Jerry
looks
West
cool on the logo.
Do
right now.
MJ. I'm fine with MJ.
Yeah, I could put MJ on there too. Yeah.
turned the logo into
I
the
don't
jump
want
man.
MJ on there.
I do
He already
MJ.
got a monopoly. I don't need that on there either.
Oh, the Jordans. I
Yeah.
was about to say, what monopoly
That's
he
too
got?
much. That's too much.
Yeah, Jordan.
It needs to stay separate.
Lord.
Hey, so it's funny because there's a couple TV shows that are like out right now that are like about like real things.
Oh wait, but the Jerry West thing, I like that part. Like they have these little parts where they say their name, like they introduce the person, and they have a little thing underneath, and they were like, oh, people think he's like this, and this, but they never met him, and then they introduce his name, and then it says like, and he's never been happy. So all he do is fuss and throw shit,
Yeah.
and
Jerry
he's
West?
mad. Yeah,
That's true.
it's funny.
That's
It was
true.
funny
Oh
to
wow,
me.
I gotta watch this.
That's
He's
true.
like, he's just so like, no,
Yeah.
hell no, throwing trophies.
Oh no, they're
So-
telling the real story now.
Yeah, they are. 100%.
Yeah,
Nah,
so
they
why we got this guy on the logo.
they telling a whole real story.
Yeah, there.
Another show is Super
I
Pumped.
really liked it.
It's about Uber. It's on Showtime.
What's
It's
it
about
called?
how Uber. It's called Super Pumped.
Oh, okay.
It's about how Uber started and like the
interesting.
beginnings of Uber.
That's interesting.
Right,
It is
sharing.
because it's about like all the things that Uber did when they first started. How they were like how they went to like how they got into San Francisco, took over San Francisco, went to Portland, and they started doing the little. They basically like ghosting people's accounts.
What? What do you mean ghosting?
So in Portland was giving them tickets, telling drivers cars and stuff like that. So they went through like data, found out who those workers were, and basically they can get on the app, they can request rides, but then it'll cancel the ride. Like the ride, it'll say your ride is coming.
Oh, like
and then it'll
shadow
cancel.
ban.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were like they were shadow. Basically they were shadow banning. I think they called it like gray walling or something like that. But they were
Like
like
walling and stuff.
yeah, they were shadow banning people's like workers' accounts or whatever, the professional workers' accounts.
Uber was doing this?
Yeah.
Super pumped.
Yeah, it's called
petty.
Super Pump. Let's talk about like the whole like
Interesting.
the beginnings of Uber. They're talking about the wild parties they had and all that stuff. Like yeah, Uber is yeah.
Interesting.
It was,
I'm gonna
Uber
take a
was
look at
wild
that
time.
myself.
Yeah, you should. Have y'all seen Snowfall or Billions?
Yeah, I've seen stuff.
You
I seen
up on the new
Billions
season
back in the day.
Yep. I'm ready to watch with today's
today?
Wednesday.
Yeah, today's episode. Yeah,
222. Look at it.
yeah. I think I like shows about money. In the past life, I was a hedge fund manager and a drug dealer. I'm convinced.
In the 80s.
Yeah, I was an
think,
Asian hedge fund manager, drug dealing person in the 80s.
I think Damson Idris is.
And then you died and
Really
had to
good
be
actor,
reborn in the
man.
90s.
I think he's a really good actor.
Who?
He's a great
Yeah, who
actor.
plays Franklin.
Yeah, Damson Idris.
Damson Idris.
Idris Elba's no.
What show is this?
Snowfall.
The main guy?
He's from Britain. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, he's from.
I haven't gotten
Yeah.
into it yet, but I did see a scene that piqued my interest this week.
Was he
What?
yelling at him?
Yeah, I think it's in a car maybe.
That dude's when he was talking to somebody in the car, or was he outside of a car?
I can't remember, but
But
it
got-
piqued my interest.
He's got two
He
major
always-
monologues now.
He always be yelling at people.
But the one from
I
last
might
week.
watch this.
You said what?
I said I might watch this now.
Oh
you
no,
should. It's a good show.
when he gets in those rants, you just be like, he's like young Denzel mode, like dang near, like
He's a good
See,
actor.
He's really good.
He's a
Well,
great
the only
actor.
thing is, so those are more like I consider those to be like serious shows, movies, and I have to sit down and watch those. I rarely sit down and watch stuff. So it's just like I end up not watching that type of stuff because I'd have to carve time out to actually, And I'd be having so many thoughts. It's just like I'd feel guilty for sitting down. And
I would
watching
say
it.
if you just watch maybe the first 2 episodes of Snowfall, you'd probably it'll if you don't get
This
pulled
season
in
or
for
last
the
season?
First two. First season.
Oh, okay.
If you don't
feel
get
like it'll
pulled
grab
in,
me.
if you don't get pulled into those two, then maybe the rest of the series won't. But
I feel like it'll grab me. It's just
It's
having
really
the
good.
time to,
Having the
sit
time,
down
oh,
and
yeah.
watch it,
That's who I need to find
But
out.
it might help me be organized. Because it's like, if I get my stuff done, I can carve out time to watch it.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to talk Malcolm into coming on here. He was on Snowfall the first, like he was the one Franklin killed the first season.
oh wow,
Yeah.
dang,
Oh, Malcolm. So like you know how that dude's character was first season, whatever though.
are you talking about the friend?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
he killed.
Mm.
So after I met him, right, and like just like became friends with him, whatever. I was like, you don't be acting, bro. You just be playing yourself on these shows. I was like, this is crazy. No, because the other two, no, because I know Isaiah too, the one with the puffball.
Yeah.
And then like they actually, why are you laughing? Because I said the puffball. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, he's from
I don't
Georgia.
know these people.
But whatchamacallit? They both be acting. Like they actors. Malcolm really like he a street thug from LA.
He's just like, yo, this is you. You're a product of your environment.
Yeah, bro. That's why like even when he played, because he plays Uncle Lulu on Raising Cane,
Mhm.
I was just like, bro, I was like, this is like,
Bro, he do play.
yeah, he Uncle Lulu, bro. Yes. But that's him. That's his whole personality, bro. I just like,
He
yo.
was good in that too. He was really good. In that.
Yeah.
That's tight. Great shows.
Yeah, some good shows, good TV shows to go check out. Yeah, you got anything else for us before we go? Okay, tell everybody to watch the podcast and all that stuff. Come on.
Thanks. Watch the podcast. Camille and Akki and friends.
You gotta do your bye. Rocky.
Bye.
There you go.
Oh, that's how you do it every time.
Yes, you do bye.
Oh, that's tight.
Bye, every
She
time.
be like bye. No, you do actually. When I was
time?
editing videos, you like bye.
That's
All right, we'll see y'all. Thank y'all for coming to Akki Friends. This is Kang. We out of here. That's Greg. This is Camille. All right, see y'all. We out.
Bye. That's when I do it. You right.